Hello there, chat. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing out there? Let's see. All right, getting things started. Get things do the pre-stream check because Twitch says we're excellent. Streamlabs is running optimally. The chat is scrolling. Is it running optimally? I think so. Let me check something. Let me check a little something. Yeah, it's sort of fine. Okay, just had to check something. Alright. Hello there, Tyro. Alright, so Streamlabs is running out to me, the chat is scrolling, and the game is running. So, I think it's time to get this party started. And we're going to do so by saying, greetings and salutations to you. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to another live stream, where today it is, Multiplayer Saturday. Where, as you can clearly see, we are playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. Ugh, and I'm gassy as hell. It is a Multiplayer Saturday day, which of course means that, hey, anyone and everyone is free to join. It's, free for all. We can all get into Mario Karts and race to our heart's content against each other. But, patrons take preferential treatment, even within the Discord chat, which there is one of them. Only patrons get the ability to actually speak. You use the voice chat functionality. But, hey, doesn't mean you can't join. There is also a rules page on that there Discord chat. I would suggest you read it, study it, memorize it, and follow it so that no drama has to happen and we can all have a fun time together. So, with the formalities out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. I see some folk down there in the waiting room. If they want to just jump on up, we can get this party started. Let's see. Let's see. Starting online play. Let's see, friends, create, wait, yeah, I think so, yes, please. Wait, no, wait a minute, is that a bad idea? It's my, that's not bad, I'll stick with that. Ellie! How you doing, Ellie? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So I guess we're going to do some riffing. I was sitting here waiting for people in the waiting room to join up if they want to or not. But how's everybody been? Everyone getting ready for the weekend? Indigo! I just needed to get money for it. Understand, my man. Understand. No, I don't, silly. I have a license to kill. Does that count? Tell that to the families who have tried to sue me. So Indigo needs to get his stuff set up. So I think this is all we got right now. So we're just gonna jump right on in. Everybody got their carts and characters chosen. Not yet. My boy Dry Bones, of course. You got the what? Uh-huh. Let's see. Gotta get back into the swing of things. Let's go good old classic. Ah, it's Vault. Oh, god damn it. Why? The worst, most boring court of the entire game. Why? I don't know why people... It's the most boring course of the entire game. Why? It's evil and boring. Yeah, but wait until because unfortunately I didn't know you were coming in. We already started up a match, so once the next match comes in, I'll call you up, my man. Alright. Like, I actually heard a lot of people say that Baby Park is like one of their favorite courses, and I still just don't understand why. Oh god, now you're just evil. It's like, it's reverse NASCAR, and I was like, they're making a left turn! Whee! Yoink! Yeah. Bang. Ooh. That's not cool. That's boring. I know. At least it's fun. Well, it's Baby Park. It's fine. I don't care. Yep. There's absolutely no skill involved in Baby Park. Yes, there is. What are you talking about? Who dis? Oops. Well, someone came in. Yeah, they could join in, you know, mid pricks. Yep. Indigo. He just isn't in the chat yet. Oh, of course. I see how it is. I see how it is. Whee! It's just as the 2 is starting to disappear. I was always as it disappeared. Because yeah, you're gonna overdo it, and you're gonna burn out the beginning. I think you're a fibber. You are full of fibations. Whee! Don't wanna. Can't make me. Yeah, well, yeah, thank you. I own me. Well, no, Cindy owns me. You can't, there's no dual ownership here. Syphilis? Well, I don't know. I don't know your medical history. I mean, what are you asking me for? Ooh, no. Oops. Don't do it. That makes me very happy. Because it's not hitting me! It was Volt. Damn it! Well, you know what? Hey, as an American, I have to say she speaks it better than a lot of the people I've seen around here. Oh, damn it! Why did my AI... the AI who controlled me after I won decided to just drive off the edge? Hey, Angel Dust! What's happening? Now that would be a good game, Angel Dust. I'd play that. Pony Kart. Fuck yeah, it is. I cannot wait for Chocobo GP. Well, Alpha himself is based off of the Chocobo Dungeon Chocobo, which is the same. That's the same Chocobo that the Chocobo Racing Chocobo is based off of as well. That design. Chocobo? Choco 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 chocobo chocobo choco 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 chocobo 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 choco 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 chocobo choc bo 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 choco choco bo choc 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 chocky choky choc 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 choc. There's too many poles there. Ah! Yeah, when you two like have your get married and you're doing the carrying over the threshold thing, he wants you to carry him over the threshold. May the horse be with you. Yay! Nice try, Indigo! Indigo actually tried to use the shortcut. I love it. And it didn't work out for him. Nice try, Tyro. Oh, did I? Who missed who now? Oh, poor... Ah! Is it, though? Is it, though? Fuck you. I'll bite you. Don't make me do it. Ew. I'm afraid to ask. Yep. Come on. You stopped me attacking your brother, you prick! Thank you. Hey, Shadowtail, what's happening? If we can't hear the call? What? What? Is somebody calling me? What? Oh, I can't wait for that movie. That looks so good. That looks so good. What's that? Neat. I had one of those. I had a yellow Game Boy Color. No, it's alright. I don't know what I would do with them. I don't know. Who's muted? Shadowtail? Everyone? Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it.
What?
Nothing.
Did Hoofy do it?
He doesn't like this course, I don't think.
No, I like this course. Nothing happened.
Ah!
I didn't have a dumb. Don't worry about it. Nothing dumb happened.
Oh, right. So we haven't been able to be actually heard this entire fucking time, haven't we?
No, that's you were totally good. Everyone knows exactly everything he was saying. Don't be silly.
Bethel's been talking to himself for the last fucking 20 minutes. I mean,
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
God!
Oh no!
Fuck off.
Hey, Liz, come here, honey. I've got a mushroom for you.
Sure you do.
What?
The only mushroom I'll tell you when you're
got.
older, Featherhoof.
Stupid keys.
Bats. What, the black-eyed keys? Yeah! Bye-bye! I've had way too much to drink. I'm enjoying Mario Kart. What the hell?
Why? It's fun. What do you mean?
It's fun.
Bitch, I had a red shell.
Ah! Sucks
I
for
was
you.
gonna use it on Feather. Yeah, you
Hey,
saved
Bolt,
Feather.
what sort of stats are you using? Like, fucking hell. I can never get the stats part of this game.
What'd you say again?
I've got... Well,
Like,
personally, I've
yeah.
got, like, maxed out accelerate, as best as acceleration as I can get.
See, I try to max out as much as I can handling. That's my jam.
I just don't know what to do, so, you know, well, trust me, I wish that they would remake one game, and that's Starsky and Hutch. Because Bolt and I used to have that shit down pat.
What? Starsky and Hutch? What?
Starsky and Hutch, you know what that is?
A TV show from the 70s.
Yeah, so one would be the driver,
game.
one would be the shooter.
Oh, I didn't know it was a game.
Yeah, it was the original. I'm going to say Xbox One. I mean the
Xbox.
Xbox OG.
Ah.
Yeah, me and Volt used to play it fucking all the time. Oh, it was either that or PlayStation.
No, it was an Xbox for us.
But yeah, no, dead set. It was like real fun.
You
because you could
stupid
actually...
ramp!
Liz, come here, you bitch.
No.
I got a big set of
Better get
lips.
that
One
dry
in.
butt back here.
No thanks.
You!
Whee!
Bye-bye!
Plant was
Fuck off.
inch.
You let Feather win, how could you?
Easily. You suck.
This coming from the guy who's, what?
I don't play racing games, though.
You are now.
Yeah, you're
No, I
playing it
play
by now,
Ruin
you
Feather's
idiot.
Life.
Hey, I'm already excel at that game as it is. All right. I don't. It doesn't need anyone else.
I
I came into this race. I came in one race too late, and I still came out
I joined with
third,
my
so,
switches in repair. Faulty. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadowtail. Ugh.
Ouch. I mean, hey, at least it's in repair.
Yeah,
True.
I got sent in my Joy-Con. I set up a repair ticket a little about
Okay, hang on. I
a few
gotta
weeks
try
ago,
fucking...
and I have to. The problem is my printer's either out of ink or just busted. One of the two. Because even though it has ink cartridges in it goes, there's no black. It's like, yes, there is. It's nearly full. What the fuck are you talking about? So I have to find a way of printing out my UPS label so I can get it out there to get fixed.
Is there multiple max accelerations you can get, right, Volt?
that's what I do, yeah.
I can't
Well,
get
actually,
more
I balance it
acceleration.
out with as much acceleration as I can get with, still a decent amount of speed. Ooh, hello.
Oh jeez.
Oh shit, the German's here.
Hey, Indigo!
Quick, hide all the people with big noses. I'm gonna be right back though. I need an ice cream.
Can you get me one, too, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hey, we're getting along.
I'm now very happy. Woof Rocky Horror is now on Disney Plus. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to look that up.
I don't know. But yeah, like stats-wise, I've got 1.5 speed, 4 1/4 acceleration, 1.5 weight, 4 1/4 handling, and 5 1/4 acceleration and handling, and 4 1/4 grip. And I'm using Bowser Jr., so he's very good.
Happy.
Left.
I mean, I know what Rocky Horror is, like the Hot Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I don't know what Wolf Rocky
You
Horror
wanted
Picture
that
is.
one. No, I got 2.
Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadowtail. That sucks.
Okay.
I mean, does it still work? Did it still work in like docked mode?
Yeah.
Or is it even in docked mode it did that?
Not do it with my left hand.
I noticed.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you could turn this game into first-person mode. Shit. I forgot this game also had like a first-person mode.
Oh god. Me and a few friends
First-person
tried
mode in
first
this
person
game is
mode
shit.
riding horses the other day in RDR. It's like,
Come
oh,
back,
this is pretty
boys.
cool. And I just hear in the back, just hear the horse flipping over. It's like,
Oh, I see. Sorry, Angel Dust. Oh, it's a
By
light.
the way-
Okay, I understand, Shadowtail. Where's my...
What are you telling them, Liz?
no, yesterday, Flip and me tried racing from
Real quick.
Moonshine Shack.
You're far away.
We tried racing from the Moonshine Shack towards Valentine, first person mode. Went well, until I heard in the background Flip's horse flipping over.
Oh god.
So it
Yeah,
lives up to Flip's name, basically.
Yeah, Tyra, if you check out my check out the stream, you can see my stats. That's what I work with. That's my preferred.
Hang on,
a
I want to
second.
look at this.
Sorry about that. Let me. Hang on.
Handling and acceleration. Handling so I can take those turns like a bouse, and acceleration so that when I get hit by stuff, I can get back to my top
Oh,
speed as
slowed
fast
me
as
down.
possible.
Ah. Yeah.
Hang on, Feather. Don't do anything with it yet. I want to see this. I've just got to log into Twitch again.
Yeah.
I
got a
cheese.
pony!
Haha.
Uh-oh. Tyro, you bastard! No! No! My heart! My frail old man heart! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I'm gonna lose.
I fucking love doing that.
I've got a chair up my ass.
Ow.
Sponsored by Bad Dragon.
Oh
No.
wow.
Bad Dragon's branching out into white goods and furniture.
Feather, your handling is actually a little bit lower than mine.
I know, I sacrificed a little bit of my handling to get some extra traction.
What's my one?
Let's see.
Your traction's lower than mine, though.
Terms of service? What happened to terms of service?
Thing.
Was people saying bad things while I had my headphones off?
Yep.
No.
No, Totally wasn't saying that the reason you had your chair up your ass was sponsored by Bad Dragon.
Ah.
Giggity.
Excitebike car!
How excited bike is it? How excited is the bike?
Very excited.
Well, it must have been really exciting because they only made one game.
Well, I mean, only made one Excite bike, but they did try to make other Excite games. There was Excite Truck on the Wii.
No. Yeah.
Wee! Wahoo!
God, that's gonna be in Chris Pratt's voice.
Yeah, Mario. Fine.
Ooh, Shadowtail. What did they name the bunnies? I want to know their names.
Lunch and dinner.
No. Whee!
I wasn't paying attention to the thing, god damn it.
I love this course. Wait.
Oh, you think just because you were the one who chose this course, you get to be in first place, huh?
Yep.
Ladies first.
Oh, I just realized something. I've got smart steering on.
Tyro.
At least this course is easier than
Take it
the
up the ass.
yeah. At least this course is easier than the SNES Pyro Kart
Oh yeah.
in the road.
Oh yeah. Well, this is the N64 one, isn't it?
No, the N64 is also with the rails on the sides, and the SNES one is that's completely flat but rectangular.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one right here is the remake of the N64 one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit similar right here.
Check the controls, check the controls.
Damn it.
But I think
Go bring that booty here.
no.
I need a whistle. Just no.
I love that nose. No.
No, I don't
Oh,
like
you
that.
got suck shit.
They all suck shit.
Yeah. Drop the base.
Whoop.
Yeah, suck shit, Liz. Join.
No thanks. I'm not scabby.
Oh, you stole my
I
bomb.
said suck shit, not eat shit. Hey, Liz. Have fun.
Yeah. But what?
Indigo.
No.
And no. It reminds me of Flip so bad. I was chasing Flip around the other day, and it's like, Flip, I'm gonna get that booty. No.
Oh.
He doesn't want to discover
Yay.
something about himself.
He doesn't want to find out what he likes.
Nah, but the hook came in last.
Oh, they named Cookie and Biscuit. That's cute.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
that's cute.
Shadowtail's new bunnies.
I would think they should have named it Chocolate and Waffles if they're Belgian hares.
Yikes.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
As I put in new passwords.
hurry up, Bolt. Jesus Christ. I think my birth was fucking long as it was taking shit.
Shut up.
Oh, Dragon Driftway!
You gotta say it like the Looney Tunes mobster. Hey, Muggsy. Shut up.
Shut up.
There you go, got something.
Still
Every
good.
fucking war files.
I keep going too
Goddamn.
early. Yeah. Or no, not too early, too late. I get the little
Pyro.
at the front.
You.
Wow, this is like dodge 'em.
How's that?
See ya.
Oh, Jesus.
Power it, dude. Go, go, go.
Ew.
Liz, what do you think you're doing? I mean, just because you're playing as the best princess in the game doesn't mean that you're allowed to do that.
Dude,
Thank
really?
you. Finally, somebody agrees.
Well, I had the bomb. What did you expect me to do with the bomb?
Wait until Featherhoof got behind you.
No.
Well, look, I mean,
You
come
were
on.
behind me, and you know what that
Rosalina
means.
is best princess. Just like, I mean, for God's sake, she just is.
You know, that ghost would work if it weren't for the 3 shells hovering around you.
That and all, well, it makes me intangible, so things can't hit me too. So.
No, I know,
Oh
but
no!
it's kind of funny.
A
Oh,
blue
shit.
shell. Whatever shall I do? Psych! Boombox, baby! Ha ha ha! Zah.
Yeah!
Damn it. I reflected
Yeah.
2 of them. And the third one.
That green shell failed miserably. Whoever threw it. I don't know who threw it, but I don't care.
That was me.
It just. Ah, well, you failed miserably.
Yeah, you do care, because otherwise you wouldn't have said anything.
Whee.
Come on. Whee!
You know, now this dragon really has IBS.
Duh.
Especially with all of us
Everything
going
just goes
through it.
right through him.
One of us. One of us.
One of us. One of us. One of. Oh crap! I gotta go.
Oh shit! I bananaed myself.
Nah, I red showed you, bitch.
We are the IBS. What do we want? Equality. When do we want it? After a bathroom break.
Hold
damn
up,
it.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
I'm always failing at that one corner.
Arrivederci, bitches!
Whee!
Ah! Knocked out that fucking banana.
Hey Andy, what's happening, Bo?
Oh, come on, I had a star.
Ah,
a star!
I'm always getting hit by lightning
Out
when
all the
I
way-
have something nice.
And I don't even have frantic items on yet.
Oh god,
I
do
was
it.
gonna say, these items are pretty shitty lately.
Yeah, says the guy in the first place.
Yeah, well,
Like
that's
the
why
first
they're so
place
shitty.
getting bullet bill, kind of insult to injury.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh shit.
I would
Damn it.
laugh.
No, I don't want to go back. Accidentally picked Drag Race to get Drag Race, Dragon City.
This is not RuPaul's race. Sheesh.
What was that?
That was
Oh,
just
that
a
was
message
my-
phone.
Yeah, so there's what is it, crap guide to D&D, and there's like an ow son of a bitch moment. I'm like, that's my ringtone.
Yeah, I was there. He did it at our aunt's house. He was just like, I want this as my ringtone. Isn't there a program to do it? Probably. Spends like 10 minutes on the internet. Found it!
No, I did it on my phone because it has an audio editor.
Yeah. I know you did it on your phone.
There
Like I
we
said,
go.
Right there with you.
I don't know why, but I don't want to pick up Luigi again these days.
Oh god, there you go.
Like I said, the game paused itself.
Does anyone here actually play and enjoy Excite Bike?
Not me.
Yeah,
I
in
never
like
played it.
second or third
Or if I
grade,
have.
on one of those brick Game Boys. Kinda liked it
What, 30
for
years
like
ago?
a few levels. Yeah.
See, I could never get into this game. It's like the original. I never enjoyed it. I was like, how do you play this? I hate it.
Yeah. I was also like,
Meh.
this is a really interesting game. I really suck at it, but
What the hell?
it's on the Game Boy.
Oh yeah,
Imagine, like,
I have it on
one of those
the
kids.
3DS, the 3D version. Yeah.
Oh, the reboot, whatever it was.
No, it was
I
just
can imagine
the original
Indigo would be the
because it had a 3D
Ah,
functionality.
the blue shell missed me.
Ah!
Indigo would be the type of kid who would have fucking got bullied and liked it. It's like, really, if you liked Excite Bike.
Oh, I jumped over that green shell. I don't know how. Well,
Magic.
Actually, I do know how.
The wizard
That is the
did it,
answer to
now stop
everything.
asking.
Whenever something like that happens, a wizard did it.
Don't ask.
Ow.
Oh god, the red shell just went over me.
Oh, then you're lucky.
But in episode 33 BC, wizard.
Oh no,
Anyone
not
gets
again.
that reference,
Ouch.
you get a plus.
What the
Hey,
hell? What hit me?
Blue shell incoming.
Well,
Something just...
Yeah.
I had my banana behind me and something still hit me.
sucks to be you then.
Eh.
This stupid red shell.
Yeah. Fuck you.
jumped.
Go, Heatherhoof. Heatherhoof. Sure.
Hello.
My name is Heather, apparently now.
Was a girl.
Ow.
If he was a girl.
No, Bob.
No, if he was a druid, it'd be Heatherhoof.
Oh god.
Wait.
Uh-oh, incoming. Out.
I'm still not
Cannot
gonna catch
receive
up.
the Japanese only version of Excite Back on XC. Really? I didn't know that.
No, 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 no,
Wow,
no.
was it just
Damn
bad
it.
driving?
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, come on. That was right in front of the goal.
It's the best
That
one.
is Mario Kart.
What can I say?
Uh-oh! Oh, he's here! He's
Oh,
back!
shit, he did it!
I knew getting the HAL
Oh,
9000
come back
upgrade
here,
was a
come
bad
back here.
idea.
Oh, Jesus. I'm afraid of
Oh, fuck,
All
Akila,
right,
way
well,
to come back. Also, why me in the background? I mean, yeah, I'm angry, but you know I'm drinking too.
So, do tell, why is my brother cackling like a madman?
Look at the fucking
Oh,
Twitch
shit,
chat, or we're not telling you.
Tyro, to answer your
Well, I
question.
closed
Yes,
Twitch,
mother.
so
Sorry, what?
Never mind.
I closed Twitch,
No,
so
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
need
Liz,
Akila to read.
sorry. I had to call out to mum.
There it is.
All right.
Liz, what was it? I had to call out to mum.
I forgot.
Aww.
Akila, can you post the thing again in the chat, please, so I can see it? Because I've only just...
Because you're the other character I could draw off the top of it.
I just saw it on... I
Yeah.
just saw it on Feather's stream. I'm sorry, Huff. I can't let you do that.
Sorry,
That is the-
baby.
That's just the epitome of Mario Kart right there. That just epitomizes it.
Sorry, Dave.
Damn it, I forgot to turn smart steering off again.
Whee!
Smart steering with a wheel.
Smart steering is basically, you know,
It stops
keeps
you from
on-
going off the track.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have this always deactivated.
You'll know you've got smart steering on because you've got like a little antenna sticking up from the back of the vehicle.
Oh, so that's
Oh.
what that is. I never even pay attention to this shit.
I also didn't pay
Sure
attention to
you
that as well.
didn't.
No, I actually don't.
Blue shell's coming.
'Cause I just,
Ah,
to
crap.
me, this game is just about having fun.
Wait, what's that?
Fun. Everyone
Indigo,
gets
stop,
sweaty.
stop. Just hang on a second. Keep it.
Nope.
It's trying to hit me with this.
I'm behind
oh.
you, Hoofy.
No, you're not.
No,
Damn it!
Poland.
No.
Look out, he's the Czech Republic. Okay, Huffy, I'll save
God
you.
damn it!
No, you won't.
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, Indigo!
Oh, no, Feather.
Get him.
It's a feather.
Eat him like you did your Prime Minister.
Oh, don't hear me.
What?
Netherlands
What?
ain't their Prime Minister.
I thought that the red shell was coming for me.
Oh,
Oh. Damn it!
Yes.
Yo, but no. Got me.
Beniner.
Ouch.
Whee!
What hit me?
come on, you bitch.
Ah.
Boom.
I got.
Let's dance.
Okay,
I'm coming for your ass.
third
My
lap
name
of
is-
this song right here
my-
sounds like a Castlevania song.
What?
He doesn't know what Castlevania is, really.
No, I didn't
Really?
hear what he said at the start of that.
Sounds like a
That's-
Castlevania song.
The
What
third
sounds
when-
like a Castlevania
the third
song?
whenever you're on the third lap, the music changes. And I said that
Oh,
it sounds
yeah.
like a Castlevania theme.
Fuck you.
Bye, Tyra!
Hang on, give me a fucking shell.
No.
You mushroom.
Really?
Get back here, Indigo! No!
Oh,
They're mushrooms.
Yes.
You fool.
oh, whoa! I
Why?
dodged it.
Fireball.
How did I do
like-
that?
I was just like a lot. It was like a shooting gallery. I was just like.
No, that
Mario Excite Bike. What is that? Just for the
Mario
Satella
Kart on the
view.
Excite Bike course?
Mario Excite Bike was for the Satella view. Huh.
That's what
What's the
it was.
talent?
Like the
I'll be right back.
dungeon.
Let me
Sounds so familiar.
I'll be right
I
back.
love dungeon.
Yeah, I got the second. I will take
Of course, Aquila. Of course.
Akilala.
Our lips are sealed. Don't worry.
Alright, hang on 2 seconds.
I
Before
know.
you do anything, I need to turn off smart steering. And if you don't know how to do that, basically go into your kart settings, go to the part where you select what your kart wheels and everything are, and press the L button on your Joy-Con. Yes, we're supposed to have it off.
Damn.
Feather, are we not supposed to have smart steering?
It doesn't matter to me.
Oh. Well, he says it doesn't matter, so you can have it on.
Will we have baby parking sortation? It already happened, Shadowtail. Don't you bring it back. Silence yourself. You evil.
That was a really bad Ahmed voice that I don't care about.
Oh,
Also, what I
Jesus.
said,
Also,
what-
brother?
Also, what I wanted to say, Hoofy, is that last one shell, the red shell, made a complete half turn around me, and that was really disturbing.
Wait, what? What half
I
turn?
don't know.
It was
A red shell made a half turn.
it made an 860, an 180
180.
around me.
Did
180.
a
Yeah.
180.
I don't know how to. Hang on. Let me do this.
How do you say one in your?
100 tax. Well, I don't know how to. That.
100 Taxe?
180.
100 taxi. Yeah.
Sounds like
Because you
it's
can't
almost
say
saying
100
toxic.
oxy.
Who's toxic?
Yeah.
What?
100 Oxic.
It's how you speak another language, Featherhoof. Most Europeans are bilingual.
Americans,
Yeah,
on
we
the
have-
other hand.
900 Tatsik.
Yep.
Cool.
And that just summed up America's
Education system in international relations.
Hey, I chose to take Spanish class, not German class. Thank you very much.
Like I said, you don't even speak your native language.
Oh, who has
And you
noms?
still can't
Oh,
speak
Angel
Spanish.
Slave noms. Yes, what is thy noms, Angel Just?
I lost my knife and I'm scared that here it is.
Alright, everybody ready to
He
go?
loses his knife.
Yep.
It's like
It's like I'm scared that I lost my knife and I won't be able to get a new one. No.
that's not the problem.
Oh, goodness, Aquila.
Feather, do 150.
Fucking Nell, dude. Damn. Not even
A
the
roasted
not even the
duck
fucking
sandwich.
not even the
A
fucking
roast
gas
duck
chambers were that
sandwich.
toxic.
Jesus.
I haven't even
Feather,
seen
do
times
150.
that bad dog shit.
Do I want what?
Do 150cc.
No. Do 100cc and that's it.
Fine,
Let's
mirror it
see.
is.
There we go.
Well, mirror's
Yeah.
150cc anyway, so.
Yeah, I know.
Backwards. I'm just cutting up some orange right now because I need something to mellow out the.
Honestly,
Liz,
though,
I'll
come on, like
respond.
150cc. Do it. Renegade Roundup. Bullshit.
What?
Renegade Roundup. It's one of the
That's the one where
getting
there's the one team's the cops, the other team's is the criminals,
robbers.
Right.
One's the cops, one's the robbers.
and you got to get them all in the jail.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why are they doing that again?
I
Sorry.
know.
Because
No,
it knows you
it's-
don't
it's-
like it.
Game,
No,
games.
it's okay. Oh, Volt, shut the fuck up for 20 seconds. Let me actually explain what's going on. Someone might know and be able to help me. So for some reason, if I press the start button, the Xbox controller turns into a mouse. I legitimately don't want that because I've been playing Final Fantasy and it does it.
Oh, that's
Every time I press start.
Riley.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like fucking, oh, we're trying to make it more. It's like you actually get, like, just like the Xbox One, the Xbox actually gets in the way of gaming. What the fucking hell?
Wait, you're using an Xbox controller on your Switch?
No! I accidentally...
No, he's talking about when he plays Final Fantasy.
So I have my Xbox controller in front of me for Final Fantasy because I was playing that game before.
Ah.
And also, I just realized this is your third Grand Prix with that dry bone. I think it's time you change that.
I'll do what I want. You can't stop me.
Baby Peach, baby Peach, baby.
Yes, we
baby
can.
Mario. Yeah, but we gotta have him play as another Rosalie.
Wee.
You son of a bitch!
Good thing I've got these mushrooms.
Do you though? Do
All of
you?
a sudden he starts swerving to try and avoid the invisible dragon.
No, that's just you.
Hey, feather.
You
Yeah,
son
so-
of a bitch!
You're trilingual, Shadowtail. Really?
Hey.
Sweet.
English, Geordie, and Cockney don't count.
I suppose you could say that for like American places like English,
Try
American,
speaking-
Come on.
and Alabama.
God's sake.
Yoink.
Irish doesn't count.
Scoop over.
Oopa?
You
King,
stupid!
wait, is that fucking Bowser at a fucking ice cream parlor? King Koopa Scoopa?
Maybe.
Ouch.
Oh crap.
What hit me? Was it my own
Piranhas
shell?
have a skeleton version? What?
I'm still learning
Dude, this is your second lap around.
Russian
How did you
and
reach up?
Espaniola.
No,
Very slowly,
it
but
was
it's
a
progressing.
normal piranha plant
Nice.
last time.
Hey, psyched! Got out of the shell!
Fine, try another one.
Bastard.
No, not the red shells again. Ouch.
I went for Indigo, thanks, dude.
I wish I knew Spanish better, and I want to learn ASL.
Okay, question.
Uh huh.
Mexican Spanish or Spanish or Cuban Spanish? Like which dialect? would
Puerto
you
Rican
say?
Spanish.
Oh yeah, Puerto Rican actually is Spanish. I thought it was Portuguese for half.
Which is more España
that's
Spanish
Brazil.
than anything.
Right.
I've tried.
Yeah, Portugal was
tried
actually-
learning,
No.
Ah!
Mexican.
I'd like to
I
learn
tried learning
Japanese.
Mexican
Why did I
Spanish.
get green shells from this stupid thing?
Hang on, guys.
Oh, did-
Liz trying to say something. You
It's
tried to learn
fine.
what, Liz? No, say. Fuck off.
What were you saying, Liz?
I've tried learning Mexican Spanish in the past, but that failed horribly. Speaking of failed horribly, so's my driving.
But you don't have a
Um,
license, so you've got an excuse.
Viamentis? No.
Rosalie.
Yeah, what Aquila said.
Ugh.
Hey, I'll teach you some ASL right now, by the way, Featherhawk. If you look at the camera and turn your face, so like in portrait mode, and then basically drag your index finger down your face, around your, over your nose and over the middle of your mouth.
No.
That is no. That is the actual sign for Portugal, because it is that. Because if you look at Portugal on a map, it looks like a face coming, and there's a nose and a chin.
We were just talking about this damn course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now the funny thing is though, if that's how Portugal is shaped, the nostril's Lisbon, the capital city.
So it's literally falling out the nose.
Yeah, because I had a buddy who was of Portuguese descent, and yeah, we compared family languages, and they're not the same.
Yeah. What was it that Gabriel Iglesias said it best? It's like, you know, you got to be careful what you say if you call a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, or something like that. you're gonna have trouble. If you're gonna call a Spaniard a Portuguese, you're gonna get in trouble. If you call a Cuban anything but a Cuban, you're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah, was it Indigo?
Hi, Indigo.
See you, Liz!
Nice
Well,
try
I just went
there. I saw that.
I got the start just as it
Almost
blew
hit you.
up.
You lucky scum bitch.
Yeah, you know, like it would have been 2 frames before I was gone.
Why couldn't I get that kind of?
Boogers, you want yes they are a killer, but you want BOO.
B-O-O. What do you suffer from? B-O-O.
What's BOO? You got BOO.
You got
oh,
B-O-O.
God.
I still wish I had my Super Nintendo. God damn it.
I should
Best to
still
have.
have on my SNES. At least one of them. I used to
Your
have
what?
two.
Didn't we get the
SNES.
new ones?
Ah.
I should
We got
still
the
have the
mini,
original
but-
in one of my movie boxes.
My
We
brother
have
here
the
meant it says
original-
3.
We had the
I
original
know.
actual, by the way, Bolt, but we gave it to Damien.
I know.
See, I didn't have the original. As a kid, my father was able to. My parent, well, no, it was my mother actually. Who was able to get us a Sega Genesis, but not a Super Nintendo. So we were a Genesis household for a while.
Oh, so you listened to Phil Collins, did you?
I did, yes, but that's beyond. But not as a gaming.
You know what the funny thing is? I
Blue
actually
shells
saw
coming for ya. But too late.
I saw a meme that said, like, as soon as the lockdowns are over, it's going to be like that drum section in the air tonight.
You lucky
Hey.
Indigo.
Second place. It was
First
really
place as
They
usual.
have greater problems than spelling.
I don't know what I got hit by, but I got hit by
Oh.
something. I think it was the thwomp, maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Would a thwomp actually get you any points in Scrabble?
I don't know.
What was that?
My knife. I had to cut an orange.
Yeah.
I'm
Was
trying
it-
to, trying to be
Now,
healthy.
was it a knife or a knife?
A knife. It's not that big. I mean, I could
Okay.
get my knife, but where is it? Fuck.
No, it's a knife.
Wait, it's
Oh.
a knife. Wait,
That's a knife.
a knife.
You got almost.
We going to
wow.
Yoshi!
Oh, fuck. My headset thing got pulled out.
Uh-huh.
So was the earthquake of
Ah, there
this
it
sneeze?
Damn it.
Yeah, the best part is
I-
we could have a video. We could have a video chat while Featherhoof's talking and shit, and he wouldn't be able to, join.
I never liked the original
Damn
Mario
it, I
Kart.
went a little bit too early.
Like Mario Kart and Mario Kart, the one like the one for the Super Nintendo and the one for the Game Boy Advance, I never enjoyed.
But
It wasn't until like Mario Kart 64 came around that I was like, oh, this series is fun.
yeah, they had one.
Yeah.
The original Mario Kart wasn't that bad. I mean, the soundtrack was good.
It was fine. It's just I
still
couldn't play it
remember
with a
people
damn.
played, I still remember
No
people
one
played
could.
drunk Mario Kart.
I apparently kept winning from my sister. She was always Toad and I was his Bowser. I don't know how I pulled that shit off.
Well, there
Andy
probably
Bowser
wasn't
always
as much
did it
of
right.
there wasn't as much of an importance of character weights and shit probably back then.
There isn't in
It's a
Mario
bomb!
64.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
Bob-omb, why?
Is that on franchise items?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't seem like it. It honestly doesn't. Like, none of us still get a fucking, I would have thought of Buffalo Bill.
Ah,
Oh, I had
Well,
Bill.
I got a
Ah!
a couple rounds
Yeah,
ago,
but what?
and,
Both of yous. But what place were you? That's the thing.
Not sure. Around.
I was 6th place, and I got a bullet bill and ended up in 4th.
That,
You! Give me that.
People
give me
of
that
all
mushroom.
days of
Give me the
drill to
mushroom.
the wall.
Give me the mushroom.
that was fucking Puffy. I know it.
not me.
No,
'Cause
I
I'm
don't
small
care. That's
too.
your fault.
Where
we
are you
just
guys? I
blame
don't
you
see
anyway,
anyone.
Trevor, because
Bolt is a duck now, apparently.
Give him some bread.
No, don't give ducks bread. No.
No, give Bolt
yeah,
bread
that's
if he's
actually
a
a
duck.
bad thing.
Yeah. That's how ducks die.
Almost hit banana.
Please, have you seen how bad ducks are?
Yes,
Let's
I know.
face it.
Yeah.
The only reason
thank you,
keep them around
Liz.
is because they're not as big as geese. Oh, seriously, really.
And everything went quiet. Jesus.
Yeah, no, hey, it fucking
If you're
worked.
gonna shut somebody up,
Wait.
then at least have something to say.
Well, no, it's like I did, and that's what I said. God damn it!
I know. And it was
I'm just trying to get something
Yeah, that's
to
a red
Well,
shell.
you're the
Goofy.
streamer, so you're the one who's supposed to be. Ah, damn it! I got red shelled by a standing shell.
I will say this. I hope that when Mario Kart 9 comes out, that it has an
Yeah.
item selector like Smash Brothers, where you can choose
yeah.
which items to turn on and which ones to turn off.
Yeah.
That would be
What
you
one would
need
you
Oh,
that.
we could just make it a bullet bill round.
I would turn the lightning bolt off, just permanently no lightning bolt.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
and no green
lunacy.
shells either.
No, green shells, yes.
No, green shells are awesome.
No,
Green
he
shells
said
are
green
not
shells.
Shells are mainly
I mean-
expensive.
Green shells are good to aim, but not with that much spamming like with the fire flower.
Yeah.
Hi, flowers. are fast.
I think it's really the only item I would turn off would be the lightning bolt, really. It's really the only item that just drives me up the wall.
Yeah,
I would
well,
turn off
the
the
sweet
yes.
single. I'd turn off the single green shell and the single banana, so you only have like the.
Wait, did we just do Yoshi's Circuit?
Yes, we did.
Okay. That was what I was thinking. I was like, what's the one with the big fuck off egg?
That's the other Yoshi one.
Yeah, that was
Yoshi's Island.
N64 Island, N64 Yoshi one, I think.
Anyway,
Oh
Also,
god, damn.
Speaking of Yoshi, I still hope
We're
that
going-
the
Tyro, we're racing around
subscription-
home.
oh, seriously! Indigo was talking and he was established already. Let people finish what they were saying.
Yeah. What I hope is that the new subscription for Nintendo Online is coming out in maybe like a week or so before November, so I can make Goofy play Yoshi's Story.
Absolutely.
You bastard.
I'm. It's like I promised Liz, like, oh, we'll make it do Red Dead Online, but it's like I'm not even taking thoughts now.
Also, the best thing is I already donated like $50, but I didn't know which game to choose yet.
Yeah,
And
same here.
there's
That's the thing.
there's still some slots, and I was like, I still need to think about what to make him play. And when I saw that Nintendo Direct that option they gave, just made my choice.
Yeah.
I'm looking
No,
forward to
I
that.
also
That's-
like.
I can't wait to play Banjo-Kazooie again.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that was a Nintendo 64 title?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it's not coming at launch, but
Blue
it's
shell!
coming like later.
I got a blue shell!
Do you think they'll
I'm in
get
second with
Banjo
Star.
2
Thank you,
in there as
Tyro.
well?
Oh, but you did it
What'd you say,
again.
Liz?
Do you think they'll put Banjo 2 in there as well?
I hope so.
I still missed
Because
it.
we did an update.
I miss those games. Especially, it's like I still have my 64, my SNES and everything, but Dad wouldn't let me retrieve the games, so I only have the copies. It's like I miss my games.
Okay, Vol, what were you saying now?
Aha! My star saved me from the lightning.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, as far as like expensive goes, it's like to be perfectly honest, even if they increased it by like
goddammit.
double, so it's like $40 a year, I still say that's reasonable.
Oh yeah, I mean, what was the fucking what was it, Xbox?
I think that was like 50.
No, that wasn't $50 a year. It certainly wasn't. It was like fucking. We had to pay like.
Well,
I think it might have been $20 a month.
I know
As far as I remember, the Xbox and such were like I think $50 a month. So
Jesus.
Was that
ain't no way it's $50 a month.
No, fucking hell.
no? I don't remember.
What were you saying though? What?
Was I?
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
saying
you were
something
saying
before Indigo.
I can't remember.
Irish,
I
shut
lost
up
it.
about that, seriously.
Like, Vol, I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, they probably Yeah, it's Oh wait. Yeah. I'm sure. Freaking.
Oh, I
Sega
finished
doesn't share.
second. The hell!
Ah.
Came
I got-
over and stole silver.
I managed to get first, even though that red shell hit me just like it hit me as I crossed the line.
Nice.
See, the only thing that makes me sad is that Banjo-Kazooie won't be available at launch. It's one of those ones they're going to release later, and that's the one I want to play the most.
Oh,
Yeah, so that.
Sorry,
That's
yeah.
also what I hope.
For some reason, my stupid brain thought it was going to be like a console, so like it was upward of like, you know.
No. All right.
I wish they'd do that though.
This is for the text chat over there. What? Come on, pick my character. Let's go.
Before you do anything, please give me a moment. Find my...
Get out of here, Tyro.
I was thinking
Okay,
about doing the same
how it is.
right now.
All right, sweet. We're free. Damn it.
No.
Yeah.
I was about to remember steps. Oh, Aquila, don't back him up.
Well, you said you liked Rosalina.
I do, yeah.
Okay, baby Peach.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
No baby. Yeah, no babies though. No babies. I'll do anything but the babies. This beef sausage sandwich is in my future. That sounds delicious. And I've only seen Rosalina, so
No, one for Yoshi.
we'll do Yoshi. We'll do Yoshi
We
next.
have one for Yoshi, we have one for Yoshi. Do I see two for Yoshi? Two for Yoshi?
Shut up, Dingo. Oh, that's right. She's a heavier
Yeah,
character, so she.
you see one
brings
for
down the
Yoshi.
handling.
Wait, are you gonna tell a princess she's fat?
She's a heavy. She's a heavy character. She increases her max speed, but decreases her handling.
She's a little bit
Wait,
bigger
really?
than a
Yeah.
set of bones.
The heavier the character,
if-
the heavier the character, the higher their max speed, but the lower their handling. Was it? No, it was the handling.
They're able to stick that power down. They're just
Why did I choose Toad?
Yeah, light characters have low top speed but higher acceleration.
They
Like,
don't
if-
have as
if-
much momentum.
It's also a great surprise.
That's why I use Bowser Jr. Because he has a lot of acceleration with the.
Wait, is he heavy?
No,
Bowser,
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. is a not a very light but light character.
Yeah.
He's mid,
Wait, so
like, mid
what's
range.
normal then?
Mario.
Mario.
Mario,
Luigi.
Peach, Daisy, Yoshi.
Yoshi P?
Probably Koopa Troopa, Shy Guy.
No, those are
Actually,
both. Those are
Shy Guy.
those are both light.
I can tell you right now, fucking Yoshi's lighter than
Larry.
Mario.
I think Waluigi as well.
I think the
Wendy.
villages are also mid, normal range.
They
as
are,
well as
yeah.
The Inklings and Isabelle.
Actually, you can tell because when you roll over them, you can see how your cart changes size.
Yeah. So if they're like really big, like Bowser, you'll end up with a huge cart.
Oh yeah, like little baby Mario is
Yeah.
very small.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah.
like the smalls and the larges share the same cart, so it's like you got to kind of just know because there's like small and then very small, and then there's heavy and very heavy.
Yeah. That was also
Look at
easier
us
to
actually
tell
fucking
on.
talking proper.
That was also easier to tell on Mario Kart Double Dash because only like big characters could use big cars. And they always had those really big like tank-like cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh,
150! Yay!
there's Lisa's not fat. She's
Alright.
just so muscle. I didn't say she was fat. She's just a large character. Yeah, I was surprised by that too. If you
She's
imagine, it's
larger
like
than
that ActRaiser was a Resurrection just came out. I was just like, what?
Wait, what? Activate Resurrection.
Yeah, or Renaissance, not Resurrection. ActRaiser Renaissance.
Wait, what are you talking about?
An old SNES game. They just decided to give the. Remember when Ghosts and Goblins got remade? Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection.
Oh yeah.
They basically did that, but for ActRaiser. It's just one of those
Okay,
games.
so
I'm just sort of like, wow. That just
Right, gee,
talk about pulling that out of their asses.
No, it's.
Oh no. Go for it.
So, Shadowtail Aquila, Rosalina's not fat, it's just she's a normal human being versus a skeleton.
Yeah. No. You know what it is? She's Walrina.
What?
What?
I'll tell you when
Yeah,
you're
I
older.
I don't.
I-
yeah.
I-
Walrina. Instead of... Oh, forget it.
Yeah,
Bunch of
no
bloody
one cares
children.
about that one.
Thank you.
Wait. Who's the black guy?
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ! I am accelerating like a madman.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Who are
lighter
you now?
characters.
I mean, I'm boat.
You're
I'm
who?
using a boat. I'm Yoshi as always, but like I'm using a boat.
You've probably got that battleship thingy. So
Oh, okay. You changed up your cart. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like I want to. It's like, yeah, I could actually fucking, you know,
hell?
have a fucking. I could just use, you know, the best stats and, you know, play the meta of the game, but I find that to be absolutely irritating. It's like, hey, I'm gonna game the game and make sure that only I, you know.
Well, there is no
win
best stats in the game. I don't know what you're talking about. You find what works for you and you just go with it.
That's what I mean. I'm still trying to find
It's
what
also,
works for me. And
it also
I have.
depends on your skills, how good you are on,
Oh,
for
so very
example,
little.
drifting and everything.
Exactly. Yeah. That's.
Yeah,
that,
if you
I like
can't
drifting,
drift,
and that's
then
why I
drift
go
over
for
the character.
handling.
Yeah. Well, again, you're talking over.
Oh, you're coming, Indigo.
Oh,
Not
bugger.
first.
Hey!
It
What?
hit wall.
You hit the
Now
wrong
I'm first
person.
again.
Oh.
Now you can shoot another blue shell for me.
Actually, don't. I got
Wait,
a red
you-
shell.
Tequila, you know what it is?
Yo!
Freaking the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Ah.
Heavy bubbles. Oh, about that.
Did I hit you with the bomb feather?
Bye, Huff.
No, you didn't. I got hit with a stupid lightning bolt.
Could have
Oh,
sworn
wait.
with the bomb.
And Liza, get. Dear
Wait,
Liza,
wait,
dear
wait.
Liza, get your ass back here.
Liz, where did you come from?
Magic.
Well, she's a
Yeah,
dragon, so yes, they did
lovely
come from
magic.
magic.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. That's just true.
Yeah.
Well, see, the problem is everybody keeps on telling me to go out and slay the dragon. I'm like, I'm my girlfriend.
But I
okay,
want to light
yes,
up.
then.
Blue shell.
Finish.
Too late anyway.
Ow! Now get hit by the blue shell.
And we get the lightning
Fuck
bolt.
you,
just
I got the
race
fucking-
features.
Invincibility.
not
The
Euros,
invisibility stop
Aquila,
the,
gyros.
Does the invisibility stop the lightning bolt?
Invincibility.
Well, there's invisibility too with the
Instead of
ghost.
Fucking listen to it. Stop talking over people. You might listen.
I think it does.
Not sure. Oh well.
I would not know.
Oh, absolutely, Shadow.
why
Yeah,
is
I want to know what it
Sonic
is. They haven't said what it is yet, though. They just said we're collaborating with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like, to do what? It's like, you'll see. But
Why
I did
did
love
they
the
never
Ghost and
put him in
Goblins
this game?
trailer. The Ghost and Goblins trailer is
you know-
awesome.
You know what I'd love to see, actually?
Hmm?
Have Sonic the Hedgehog in this game, because there has been like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Game, when, you know,
Yeah, that would be cool.
dead ass. If you manage to like beat everything, 100% of the game with Sonic, you just get him running.
Well, see, I don't know if it like this is something I would love to play on multiplayer Saturday, but I doubt anyone has this except for me. Is Sonic and All Star Racing's Transformed? That game
Yeah,
is
I don't even know
so
what that is.
fucking good.
Yeah, you're the only one
It's-
who's got that.
It's Mario Kart, but Sega characters.
Must be a very short
Okay,
roster
question.
then.
Does fucking Nintendo own,
Sega?
yeah,
No,
or is it just collaborations like the Olympic Games?
Sega. Well, Sega turned into a publisher as opposed to a console maker when their last console failed miserably.
Yeah, that was what?
Horrendously.
What was it?
Wow, Tyro.
The
you-
Saturn? No, or it's Dreamcast. Which came? Wait, which came
The
first?
Dreamcast, I remember. What was it? What's that, Bolt? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Ah, Blue Shell, come get me, my love. Come and take me up the ass.
Ouch!
Light is
I also
gonna
got
light.
hit by the blue shell.
Bye-bye!
And it hit you, Indigo, so thank you.
But
Well, here's the funny
also
thing,
what not me.
VMX, is that Sonic and All-Star Racing's Transformed, not only was it a Mario Kart clone, it was specifically a Mario Kart 8 clone because it has. That's why there's a reason it's called Transform because it has flying segments and underwater segments and all that jazz.
The question: how come that wasn't
And
really
it's
as
so
much?
good.
I've never heard of it.
Huh?
Because
I've never heard of it. It's like, is that not just marketed as hard or something?
I don't know.
Sounds like fun.
I mean,
It's
maybe
I mean,
they
for someone like
marketed
me
it,
who
but-
was a Genesis kid, it hits all the right. It hits all the right. What would you call it? It pushes all the right buttons.
So wait, so it's for the Switch, right?
No. PC and 360 and PS3.
console.
How much? Where do you get it from?
A used game store or Steam.
Okay,
Bullet
'cause I was
Bill's
gonna say,
coming up.
What is it?
Stupid! There was a bullet bill coming up behind me.
Yeah, now there's another bullet bill coming up.
Dreamcast came back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. After the Sega Genesis, I never owned another Sega console. I didn't even own the CD.
I actually have the Sega Mini that they tried to do, like to sort of.
Oh yeah, I got that
counteract
too.
the-
Cindy got me that as,
Yeah,
as a
it
Christmas
actually-
gift.
It
Yeah, we
actually
both got
comes
them,
with the
Tyra.
ability to put your fucking the game things in.
Oh, that's nice.
So I just found out that using Piranha Pete, you actually just spam L and you actually do the same sort of thing as what a
Congratulations, he's now on the same page as all of us.
Tyra, can you shut up?
What?
You tell
Well,
me to stop
literally,
talking
dude,
when other people are talking.
you did the exact same thing to him. You've been screaming at him about doing like this whole entire
Okay,
whole
that's
night. So.
No,
Yeah,
that's fair
so
point.
please shut up. So basically, if you spam L or ZL on the when you have the piranha plant,
Mhm.
you actually pretty much do the same thing as when you have a gold mushroom. It
It-
boosts you all the time.
Yes and no. It's actually a little weaker than it, but it's
Yeah.
the same basic thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like, I thought
it
just
has the
sat
added
there
benefit of like it grabs items for you as well as attacks your
Yeah.
enemies.
and
Too bad I
like,
can't go
remove
backwards.
obstacles.
Oh yeah, and obstacles. Yeah, you're right.
Which includes your enemy.
Mega
But
Drive.
yeah, Tyra, sorry, Tyra, you
So you got like a new Mega Drive, like honestly on Mega Drive. Via
My
Mentis?
brother, no, my brother got a Mega Drive on the flea market for 20
Ah,
bucks. which,
that's where we
still
got
works.
ours. my parents got us our Sega Genesis was from a flea market when we were kids.
I have no idea what a Mega Drive is. Bella, what is a Mega
Mega Drive was the
I just-
European name for the Sega Genesis. At least that's how I understand it. I think there was actually a difference, but that's as far as I understand it.
I
Whatever
also
the
don't
birds.
know all those names from the old consoles, but that's
What is
also
this,
what
by
I
the way?
understood.
Moo Park, I think it's called.
Yeah, this is Moo Moo Park. Yep.
Now, what's this game?
Yeah, I know the
This is Mario Kart Wii.
So this is an exclusive thing for it.
I don't know
This is
how
yeah.
I
This
don't-
was a cart. This is like not exclusive, but a throwback cart. A retro track. I mean.
What's up, Liz?
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, you said you don't know how. Liz, serious.
No, I dodged a bunch of flames. I said I don't know how I did it, but I did.
We
Yeah,
know how.
what
Come on,
goes right?
everyone, say it together. We know how you did it. Magic.
Magic!
Wizard did it. Stop asking.
Wizard did it. Shut up. I sold myself.
The worst part is, I've been telling Liz all year. She's like, we're gonna turn that against you, you know. She's like, oh no, you know, they won't. I'm like, ow! Bastard! Ow!
Woohoo! Slid right
I'll
in
take
there.
second.
Somehow my
Oh.
green shell hit you, Tyro. Yes, Liz got ahead of you.
Shit. Hey, Liz, I'm wearing your collar on my ship.
What?
What?
It's spiky.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
Fun fact: the
The
filling
ship has a
between
spiky thing on it.
the wafers and a Kit Kat is ground up Kit Kats. Nestle takes the rejects,
Nestle.
grinds them, and then use them in other Kit Kats to reduce waste. That's some tasty waste, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that means that somewhere out there is someone with mad Kit Kat disease. If you know that one, you're old.
Yikes.
Oh, who was that? Volt, you
Oh, no.
prick.
Actually,
I'm always gonna make you suffer as best I can.
I heard. Oh, there you go, Indigo.
Indigo.
Oh, you.
I heard today that unfortunately, like from my mother, that the local butcher we had, their ham section, because it's a big like butcher super center almost, or as I like to call it, an affront to everything vegan.
Okay.
They had a fire, and you know, obviously that's put a damper on it. My first comment, and Bolt can give the yeah, it was like, oh shit, smoked meat, 50% off.
I found
Oh,
like
God.
in bad taste, but hey,
No, it was funny. Like even Mum said, shut the hell up. That was funny.
like I said, it's personal preference, buddy. All right.
Look, just because you've got no taste.
I want some meats. I'll tell you, I'm hungry.
I wanted a smoked honey soy brisket.
So
I want
buy
meat.
brisket and soaked in honey soy.
I'll tell you later. What's up?
That also reminds me of a German joke that I
Uh-oh.
heard during apprenticeship, and that's when someone wants to buy some sausages at the meat counter in the supermarket, he asks for, I'd like to have some of the rough and greasy one, and the seller says, I'm sorry, but the apprentice is in school today.
Oh, God.
That's the exact same fucking thing that you get in trading down here. That is awesome.
Big.
Yes, coins. Money.
You know how fucking detrimental the gold coin market is? Like, there's got to be bad inflation everywhere.
They're literally all over the track. Like, is this how some people get their payday? They literally do Mario
Actually,
Kart
no.
races just to get the coins?
No.
Well, I've always
typically
wondered.
What is it?
Because in the
That
original
tight
Mario Brothers, they said that the King Koopa turned all of the Toads into the blocks.
Yeah.
So were the
But
coins their
seriously, what-
souls?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Nothing with that voice has a soul.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah!
he's
Oh,
not
no.
wrong. Hey, Tyro.
That's alright.
Did you just...
Oh, look at them up there all huddled together. Perfect victims.
Wait,
Ah! 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 Whoa, that was
That's
Did you
close.
get-
fucking right.
did you get soundboxed?
No, I almost sent myself flying off the edge.
That sounds you're fucking right. Green shells are kind of useless in Rainbow Road, I'm not gonna lie.
All depends on when
Maybe
you use
get
them.
lucky and they hit the other track.
No, because they just go flying off the... I mean, okay, I have done that somehow.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes! Suck a fat one, fella.
I don't wanna. You can't make me.
No,
Well,
Timmy
I was
doesn't,
gonna say
Timmy
suck
doesn't
a
weigh that
fat
much.
ice cream, but okay. I guess I'll have the ice cream myself.
I don't want your ice cream. I got my ice cream.
I don't
But I
have
got
any.
mint
It's-
chocolate.
Tyro, your girlfriend is sitting over there without ice cream. Why the fuck is your girlfriend over there without ice cream? It is your job to make sure that. Send her ice cream this minute.
Hey, honey, hold this.
What?
All right, chat. Twitch chat. What character are we going for?
Baby Park! No.
Not track. I said character.
200 cc's.
Volt, you're not part of the Twitch chat. You're in the voice chat.
You're barely
I
in
am,
chat as
I
it
am
is.
still watching your. I'm still watching your chat. So guess what?
I don't believe you.
Oh, I'm seeing a shy guy
Come
in
here
there.
and look then, Tyro. Use your eyes.
So, you're not a subscriber.
Yeah, we'll go with Shy Guy. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever played as Shy Guy.
Word.
I must have played it
still
him
remember
at least once because I changed his color to yellow. Either that or I just went into the character screen and just made him yellow and then backed out.
Who knows? But you're a yellow
Yoshi,
boy
always
on a
Yoshi.
yellow car.
Shut up, Panda!
Yoshi, always Yoshi. Hey, Yoshi is fantastic. And Mario doesn't deserve him.
Yeah.
Especially
Super
after
Mario-
bumping him all the head-
Super Mario World Yoshi? Yes. Any other Yoshi? Fuck off.
Okay, wait, hold up. Raving Rabbits.
Yeah.
Waving Rabbits what?
Yoshi.
It's the Mario.
Oh,
He's played the game.
No, I'm asking. I'm legit asking because just saying Raven Rabbits. They've had multiple games. I didn't know what you're talking about.
Mario and Raving Rabbits.
Yeah.
Well, Rabbit Yoshi was fine,
Yeah.
but
We get it,
Okay.
Fetty. You are anti-dinosaur. We get it. You.
no,
Everything.
Nintendo was the anti-dinosaur because they had a dinosaur in Super Mario World, and then they mascotified him and turned him into a humanoid monstrosity.
So basically, they made him a furry.
No,
No.
they made him. They made him.
Artwork, not bestiality.
Stop.
And it just Yoshi is just ugly now. It is just. I don't know why they changed him from what he was. It's just Yoshi's World. Yoshi is best. No, because that's still the deformed Yoshi.
Well, I mean, hey, it can't be as bad as what they did to Spyro with Sky.
What about Yoshi?
They do.
What about
Oh.
Yoshi from the live action movie?
You know what? Hey, at least that was a dinosaur.
Oh, geez,
I am
need to have a
wondering
look.
who's gonna do any voice for Yoshi if like the Mario movie takes off.
That's what's funny that they said sure so many characters like the Kongs are going to be in it. At least Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong. And
It's like fun.
it's like, and I'm just sitting there going, but not a single voice actor was listed for Yoshi.
Or Yoshi?
It's like, that's weird.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Spider-Man 3's whispering into its ear.
Oh, I can't wait. Cindy and I are going to go out and see Let There Be Carnage this weekend. I can't wait.
I actually want to see that, like, legitimately. I like Tom Hardy. Fuck off!
I don't
He's a fuck off. Wow.
I don't hate Tom Hardy. Well, basically because I don't know him as a person. I can't say I hate him, but I just his interpretation of
Oh,
Eddie
Jesus
Brock
Christ!
is just one of those things
Sorry.
where I'm like, who? What director was? This is how the directing must have gone. It's like, okay, we want you to play Eddie Brock. Okay, I can do that. How do you want me to do that? Can you whine? Like just whine all the time.
What?
And it's
Sounds
like,
like Bella from
Twilight.
Twilight.
No, it's worse because he's a superhero and he has this fucking, powerful organism and he's still a bitch.
yeah,
Oh, Blue Shell's coming after whoever's in first.
that's me. And no, it's not.
You got Boombox.
Yes, I did. Couldn't do any worse than Dennis Hopper's Bowser. Oh no, that wasn't
I'm
Bowser.
monkey.
That was King Koopa.
Who shot those flames?
That was me. I shot him
I
backwards.
got it. Yeah, I got it.
I like
myself.
the suggestion of Video Game Donkey
Oh,
that Whoopi Goldberg is the voice of Yoshi Goldberg. What?
Oh yeah.
Whoopi Yoshi!
What?
Yeah, there's this that YouTube video where someone asks random people on telephone what they think about the new movie and the cast, and he just makes up some of those actors acting, and they say, "What do you think about Yoshi being voiced by Whoopi Goldberg?"
You know what? I actually okay. I have actually heard.
Yes, movie.
Hang on. So I've heard that like people are gonna say.
Say what?
Hang on. Sorry.
No, never mind.
So no, what is it? I've heard people say, oh, you know, Chris Pratt voicing Mario is just gonna be like, you know, it's me. Oh God, I don't know why I did that. Sorry, everybody. I'm real sorry. Like that is the first line of the movie.
I hope not.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is going to
really
be because
Eh.
I'm really interested about Bowser.
Jack
being
Black?
voiced by Jack Black.
I don't know, I-
Choice.
I'm afraid that it's, you know, the Super Mario Brothers movie is going to be as out of touch with the fan base as the Monster Hunter movie was. It's like, you know what people of Monster Hunter want? They want an isekai about Marines being taken into the Monster Hunter world. It's like, who wanted that?
I'm sorry, they must
Play
have
the
watched
game.
Pacific Rim.
I also don't know a single person from the Monster Hunter fan base who was asking for something like this.
yeah, no one wanted a movie, but they got one anyway.
It was like, yeah, it was like some kid's like self-insertion fan fiction, and someone went, "That's
Yeah.
a good idea."
Millennials.
I mean, it would have been cool if Capcom themselves made an animation movie like they also did with the Resident Evil movies. They got fed up with and made their own.
Yeah.
And just like this, they make their own Monster Hunter
Yeah,
movie.
Mom.
Well, those animated ones were actually pretty good.
All right,
Oh,
after
turn
the
your mic
race.
off, you're gonna go.
Shut up, Sarah.
Yes, mother.
Those animated Resident Evil movies, they're still as like ridiculous, but they were actually good.
Yeah, I also like them. I also got them on DVD.
I didn't see the most recent one though. That's the one I haven't seen yet.
I swear to God, whoever put the fucking lightning bolts in the game needs to be castrated.
What if it was a woman?
I don't care. I'll dig
Wait,
their
wait.
ovaries out and then let them dangle out and then castrate them.
Jesus, dude.
Hey then.
You want me to get inventive? I'll get inventive.
I don't mention the World War. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Now, as somebody who hasn't played World of Warcraft since, fuck, what was the one that introduced the Blood Elves and the Draenei? The very first expansion.
Legion?
No,
Legion?
before that.
I know that Legion. Burning Crusade. Right?
Yes! Burning
It
Crusade.
was the Legion that attacked, but it wasn't Legion we expected.
Yeah, that
Lightning bolt. Oh, and
That
of course,
movie-
Like a shell.
I can't say, you know, basically say how well it follows Warcraft or World of Warcraft, but as just a movie goer, that was bad. Even by video game movie standards.
It hurt my soul.
Oh, sixth place. Damn it.
Nice work,
I don't
Sarah.
think I have even seen Resident Evil Vendetta in any store. Well, isn't it? It's streaming. It's a streaming thing, isn't it?
Oh god, it's Netflix.
I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I was actually asking. I legit don't know.
Is this? No, this is the third race.
You know what? No.
Damn well
Go back. No, I don't want to leave the group. I want to. I guess I'm stuck with that choice. Does anyone else have this problem with the Switch controller? Is that you swear you've pressed the you know, like the right on the the D-pad like 3 times, but it says no, you only pressed it twice. It's like, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I also have the same problem for quite a while on the left controller with that one button on the left.
Huh.
But it's only that button that's lagging.
Switch, extra shit.
Nintendo, what the fuck? You put an OLED screen on, which is only just now shown to have signs of burn-in, fucking really, you know, become a real problem.
Yeah.
And now, like it's fucking funny as hell. You know, OLED. You know, the future of Nintendo. And everyone else, I'm gonna
crap.
get the OLED version. And then, you know, 2 months later, fucking, oh, OLEDs are burning in because are burning out.
Wait, say that again. All the OLEDs are burning
So,
in.
okay, long story short, OLED uses individual pixels to actually make a screen, to make an image. The problem is that it's kind of like a candle. So, they're basically burning the candles, like, and if you've got them brighter, you know, oh god, I knocked it from the skeleton. If you've
So
got them
did I.
brighter, they'll burn out quicker. But it's like, okay, now we're going to put them on a console, which people are going to have to send in after, like, what's it, 8 months
Well,
or something like that?
I don't know if that's going to happen because the thing is that the PS Vita, the first version of the PS Vita, had an OLED screen, and I didn't hear that as an issue for that system.
Blue shell's coming for you, Feather.
Yeah, that's mine.
Nah.
Well, again, I don't know if it's going to be because of the small pixel size.
Hey,
I don't know. We'll
Lightning
see.
bolt.
See,
I hope
Shadowtail, I actually enjoy that movie. It's because, but the thing is, like, I just take the word Final Fantasy out of it.
Yeah.
It's just like when I like just say, hey, I'm gonna watch The Spirits Within. It's like, oh yeah, it's just a slasher movie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
movie.
I hit Featherhoof. Oh, I mean, sorry, Dry Bones.
I ain't Dry Bones.
He's not dry bones right now. He's shy.
Shy
That
Guy.
was the joke. I hit the
It
Dry
was?
Bones character, but you're now Dry Bones right now.
Oh my god,
Oh,
damn it!
didn't realize Dry Bones was
Freaking
even
lightning bolt.
was AI in here.
No, it's the
Who is it?
fucking things that are walking around in here.
Well, Panda,
How's
the reason why is because the words Final Fantasy are in it. That's literally why people are so down
Yeah.
on it. Why people hate on it.
Yeah.
It's because it's like we all were like, "Yay, a Final Fantasy movie!" and we all sat down and watched it and went, "Where's the Final Fantasy?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, seriously, why do you want a Final Fantasy movie? Just play the games. Or
I
better
mean,
yet, play Final Fantasy 13.
I'm just asking myself why they even named it like that.
Damn it.
At least Final Fantasy
I hate
7
Lightning
Advent Children isn't bad.
but I'm still the winner.
It's not bad, but it's not fantastic either.
Oh,
not
also,
bad.
when I say Advent Children, I mean the remake that they made a few years later. Which
Yeah,
was
that-
way
that-
better.
That's the only version. We don't talk about the original release. It's like,
In the
hey, let's
original,
have
there were
plot
so many-
holes and
Yeah.
plot threads that are not explained in any way, shape, or form, and characters that are like, who are you?
Yes.
Characters who
It's like the
don't even know
White Queen
themselves.
version of fucking Final Fantasy. Oh. Moving on.
Oh, how dreadful.
Well, it's
No,
like,
you don't
Final
get it.
Fantasy, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children is a movie that's supposed to be based on Final Fantasy VII. And it's like, okay, so let's introduce these new characters. And the original version just is like, and we'll give them no background or story. It's just accept that they're here.
Still got you a good tie, though.
Come on, Indigo, let's get Baby Park, Baby Park.
Well,
Yeah.
they eventually
Yes.
made like a, no, it doesn't, Panda. Shut up.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
even-
after this, I need to go and after this race, I need to go and do.
Even
something else. This will be okay
the
if
bike
you guys
chase.
Indigo.
But Indigo, seriously, dude.
What was that, Volt?
So after this race, I've got to go and do some stuff downstairs real quick. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do, man. I understand.
Oh,
It's all
shit,
it's
this
all
one.
cool. I do not hold it against you. I will forgive
he holds
you
it again.
this time.
He holds it against whoever chose this one.
Yeah, it was me though.
Okay, so there you
Jack
go.
Garland saying what? See, that's actually is something that bugs me. Where people are like, "Oh, emo cloud! Oh, fucking emo cloud!" It's like, it's Survivor's guilt cloud. It's not emo cloud. The dude's like upset because of the shit that happened and the fact that he has geostigma and is fucking dying. It's like, I think I'd be a little upset too if I was, dying of a then incurable disease.
Does it become curable?
What's that?
Does it become
You
curable?
come?
By the end of the movie, yes.
Thank you, Star.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, got you, Liz. Take it up the butt.
What
no, I don't think.
What really confused me about the movie was that bike chase, for example, in the original, because there were so many clips taken out, and that it was just confusing.
Yes, it really, really was.
Nice. Alright, get out of here.
Yeah, but hey, I disagree. I like Rufus, and I like the fact that the movie, he tried to turn a new leaf and everything. That, and he also had one of the greatest scenes in the movie, where it's just like, where he just like whips, he stands up from the wheelchair, whips off the cloak, and he's like, "Hey, bitch, got your mom's head," and then just casually chucks it off the roof.
Yes.
Wait, what movie was this? Oh,
Final Fantasy
juiced up.
Advent Children.
I know.
All right, we'll still be here for another hour. So if you get back in time, you know.
Sadly.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Just
Yeah.
go.
Nick Bad first. Yay!
Christ alive.
Is he?
Shut up,
Guys,
Tyra.
guys, I really need
Fine,
to.
I'll
Guys,
do
I really need to
Yoshi.
right now.
A bit disappointing that they made
Really
3
need to
Final
go,
Fantasy
guys, but
movies.
I'm sorry, like I
and
really.
all futuristic.
You're right now because it's true.
Wait, they made. Oh yeah, there was a Final Fantasy 15 movie which didn't need to exist. They should have just had that stuff in the game. Then there was Advent Children and Spirits Within. I would have hoped they would have do like a style of
Sorry.
9 or 10. That would be nice. I wish they would have a Final Fantasy 9 or Tactics movie.
Oh yeah, I also wish they made a Final Fantasy 9 movie. Or did something in that universe.
I don't want to. I don't want to spread no. What you call it, rumors or nothing. But there was a leak, like a bunch of leaks that came out and everything like that, and like an Nvidia leak, and like for like the games that are like they're making drivers and stuff for and stuff like that, and there like in that list of games there was Final Fantasy 9 remake.
Oh.
And I was just like, don't you dare get my hopes up. I'm not even going to give you credence. I'm not even going to follow this, but god damn it, I hope that's true.
Yes.
Because Final Fantasy 9 is the best Final Fantasy game. Hands down, no one can change my mind.
I mean, I
Oh
didn't
yes,
play it
Tactics
myself.
getting ported to PC as well. God damn it, I hope that's true.
Oh yeah.
Dude, if Tactics get ported to PC, it will be on this Twitch channel. I will be streaming the shit out of that.
It won't just be a Final Fantasy side quest. Oh, Blackfoot's here.
Yay, Blackfoot! Okay, we'll wait for the Blackfoot. Because I mean, I may not have been the best at Tactics. In fact, I think I was pretty bad at it, but I loved playing it. And everyone gets to see how bad I was at it if it ever comes to PC.
Oh, sorry, I'm just checking my Discord right now. Someone just got the account compromised, and I'm just fucking with the guy. Oh, the only question is, should I really send some stuff that's gonna scar him for life?
Go for it.
The PSP port looked pretty. Well, that's another thing. I want to play the PSP port, but the thing is that the PSP port is of Final Fantasy Tactics is my brother had it and he let me borrow it, and I played about an hour, maybe a little more, and I just got so fed up with it because it was the sound gets out of sync when you start doing spells and stuff like that. Like the sound effects will end and the animation is still going. It's like. So I would love the PSP version of that game, the War of the Lions, but, without the technical drawbacks of being on a PSP.
Hey, Featherhoof, can I get that banhammer from you for half a second?
Sure.
Why?
I don't know.
No. I just sent this guy 15 links. So, a friend of mine gave me heads up. A mutual friend of ours had his account hacked. And the person's been going around like, oh, hey, do you want to help play this game? Here's a link.
Oh, one of those.
Yep. So I was messing around with him. It's like, oh, hang on a second. Can you just check this here? And it's a tiny URL with, let's just say some stuff I can't even mention the site it's from. It's 1 letter and 3 numbers.
Gotcha. Hello, Blackfoot.
And...
Hello. How you guys doing?
Oh, he not happy. Oh, he happy.
Oh, goodness.
What?
But see, Shadowtail has taste. Shadowtail knows. Final Fantasy 9, best Final Fantasy. Hands down.
Final Fantasy 8.
Blech. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I vomited there.
Yeah. You know.
Final Fantasy 10.
Final Fantasy game.
Eh.
2020 with the remake. Oh, just nailed it. Get it. Moving
Final
on.
Fantasy 10 actually got a sequel.
It did. It did.
I don't care what you say. That was the funniest line of the goddamn game.
What was?
Cloud, that dress. Yeah, I get it. Nailed it. Moving on.
He did not nail that dress.
No, I was gonna say, it was like, where's RuPaul or whatever his name is?
RuPaul.
I don't know and I don't care
Yeah.
because the one thing I can't stand is people in makeup. I'm not like, oh, you're,
Take this game.
you're just being suppressive or whatever. It's like,
Okay,
no,
okay.
Tyro
Moving on
enough.
from that.
Just because you don't like makeup doesn't mean others can.
I'm never gonna get into the deep blue.
Now, I'll tell you, Final Fantasy is overrated, Panda. 10. That one, the people are like, oh my god, that was amazing. It's like, oh, okay. You get to watch the guy with the daddy issues fall in love with the girl with daddy issues, and they're both milquetoast characters, the most milquetoast of milquetoast characters.
Wait, what's
Ooh,
milk
exciting.
But you get to be Charlie's Angels in the sequel.
Yes, I'm at least grateful that 10 exists, just so we can have 10 too. But, I think 10 is incredibly overrated.
Well, it's the first one I actually completed, so I'm nostalgic for it.
Oh my fuck's sake.
Also,
Oh.
you alright, Liz?
What happened, Liz?
Um,
Go on, tell us, what happened?
Tell us. Come on.
To require knowledge.
Oh, she's not gonna tell us.
You don't love me anymore.
Alright, keep your secrets.
Who are you laughing at? Me or Indigo?
No, Indigo. Look, women and their secrets, I swear.
It's like people say, it's like, hey honey, I'm gonna go out with the boys. Okay, have fun. Abort mission! Abort mission!
yeah, so far, I really think I'm one of the few that's like, sure, go have fun.
Yeah,
Tell them I said hi.
I no joke with this. I want you to do that when you're down here in Australia, just to watch everybody who doesn't know. They're like, dude, it's okay. We understand. Blue shell incoming, by the way, asshole.
God damn it.
Ouch! I got hit by that.
I just got fucking. But yeah, no, it's like, dude, seriously, we understand. It's like, no, she said it's okay, dude. It's like, and they all building up and just think I'm gonna die, and then it was like, hey, how is everybody? I'm like, cool, and they're just standing there with their mouths open, like, the fuck?
I'll put myself up at the bottom. That was smart.
I don't want more.
Check this out.
I've had.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No,
What
I've had
is?
friends go like, oh, don't. He plays games so much. Don't you care? I'm like, the only time I care, it's like, where's my controller?
We're shell incoming.
Yeah, it's like, what is it? I saw one ad legitimately that was like, you know, a guy sitting in front of a screen playing his Xbox, and the girl was like, girls, just get rid of him. And it's like, wow, so you have no fucking care about his interests, all just you attention whore.
I will say, hun, that would depend on the situation. I mean, if
No,
you're
I
in a
get it,
relationship,
but it's like,
yeah.
I mean, there are,
if
but
you-
there. Go ahead, Liz. I'm sorry.
No, if your partner has hobbies and it's their way of stressing or relaxing after a long day, let him.
Yeah.
yeah, what do you think was the stress?
But the
though?
thing is though, it's like if your partner you come home and your partner's always playing video games and giving you no attention.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
I can get that.
yeah.
That's bad.
But I just hate the stigma of it, like, being like, oh, you have to sneak off to play video games. Like, Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
That'll
Panda.
be impossible.
But yeah, Panda, Jekt sucks. That's just all there is. Jekt is just terrible.
Do you
He's a terrible
object?
character, and he's an even worse father.
Do you object?
I'll start the point though. He gets a redemption arc.
What redemption arc? You didn't get no redemption arc.
You slap his head at the end of it all.
You do, yeah.
Redemption's just like you
I
just
think
got
he's
a
like the
big
worst
fucking
father in the
sword.
world, and he's literally sinned. Then you realize what happened. He decided to sacrifice himself to the final Eon, and then it's like you actually get to talk to him. And
Dude, spoilers.
all right,
The game's
it's
old
kind
enough.
Of an old game at this point, so boom.
I know, it's a whole
he had
It
a
is five
redemption
Final
arc.
Fantasies ago,
He
so that's
made
like-
fun of Titus.
Plus, you get to be a cat guy, and you get to jump lightning multiple times, or get a special weapon. So
Yeah, but
Cat
unfortunately,
versus, like-
Kamari is like the weakest character in that game. Unfortunately,
Oh, that Blackfoot gave us baby pop.
Damn it, Blackfoot!
Yay!
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
random
then.
The
one.
mission
though.
is complete.
I mean,
Also,
look.
I'm playing a light character, so I can actually control this thing for once. That's so weird.
Oops.
Why do you want to control though? This is Mario Kart. If you have any semblance of control, people will fix that.
You don't need
Because
control,
usually
you
this
only need
the
destruction.
space and stuff. It's like I can't even stay on the freaking track.
Oh, you
I turn the car that
Come on,
actually
let's get
turns.
big.
This is amazing.
Okay, so like,
Physics
once we-
actually
anyway,
work.
for fuck's sake.
Look, the only thing
Sorry,
10's good
Brilliant
for
Monster.
is like is the
No,
clip
you
of
don't
watching
fucking-
is the clip of watching Jecht going, "You gonna cry? Come on, cry!" Like the fucking bully
Nah,
from the
I still
Christmas
say-
Story.
I still say
What
it's going to be
about
replaced
art?
by the
Isn't
fucking...
art one of the coolest things ever, though?
I still say it's going to be replaced by the fucking thing.
Whoa, I dodged all those fireballs.
It's over everywhere. But like, no, it's the guy playing the phone music for the hook.
What are you talking about?
Bullshit. Which is
Oh,
Hell,
that-
coming along.
I'm committed. After
What is that?
that is that's going to be a terrible game made by Ninja Theory, the people who ruined Metroid, based on Final Fantasy, called Final Fantasy Origin.
Oh, you
Wait,
mean
so they're
because
making
of
a
Other End?
spin-off that's not Square Enix?
Is that the one where they
They're-
said chaos? You have to kill chaos. We don't like chaos.
Well,
Chaos
it's-
is our enemy. Chaos is
That-
a word we keep
Okay,
saying.
but-
Yes, okay, we get. It's it's basically a
No.
Dark Soulsian meets Devil May Cry remake of Final Fantasy 1. That's now an isekai for some reason.
Okay, so hang on. Whenever they make a Final Fantasy, a true core Final Fantasy,
Yes.
always solely Square Enix, developer
Yes.
and publisher.
Yes.
And they put it out to a third party?
No, it's not. It's not a core Final Fantasy. It's
No.
a
They put the intellectual property out to a third party.
yeah. They've done it before.
No, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Alright, but I'm not
Are you gonna play it then?
Oh, I'm gonna play it because I want to see the train wreck.
Are you
'Cause-
gonna play it on?
Like seriously, let's put it this way. From what I'm seeing of the gameplay looks fun, but the story and characters are gonna be like Final Fantasy Type 0. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember that game. I don't remember anything about it. I think it's gonna be like that.
Tequila, it looks like you're gonna find a JRPG that you're gonna enjoy because you just shit on everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm fully prepared to just rip this game a new asshole while I'm playing it. It just looks so
It's gonna be the
bad.
worst review of its life.
You mean you treat like watching an accident? It's horrible, but you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
look away.
That's why I say it's going to be a train wreck, and I can't wait to be a part of it. As long as it isn't like because like this is the same team who made Metroid Other M.
Wait, is that the
And
most recent one?
no, but
I
It's-
think I know what you're talking about.
oh wait, no, it's not. But as long as I don't get to see some of the shit that they did for Other M, I'll be fine. You know, like
what?
taking a badass bounty hunter, and that goes through space and has, murdered the murderer of her parents multiple times, and when she sees him resurrected again, she just goes, "Oh no!" and falls falls to her knees and cries.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some sort of okay, I know there's people who have, actual PTSD and say oh, that was the attacker, and it's like, but you've got to have some sort of therapy when you put a shotgun to their face.
Yeah, she has killed Ridley, what, like 7 times up to this point,
How many games have there been?
and it's like seeing and he's been resurrected or mechanized or something every time, and this is the time. This is the one that is like, no, why? It's like, what the fuck is this garbage?
Jan.
This bitch literally lose her spine.
It's like, yeah, wouldn't it just be back to the grind?
The original
I'm
people,
not
come
trying
on.
What, Tyro?
Not trying to downplay actual people who have gone through shit like that, okay?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
But yeah, it's like, You've done it. We did it before, and we can do it again. We can do it again. We did it again.
Yeah.
Tyra,
Shots did it
it would be
again.
the literal epitome of shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much.
Exactly,
Just gave it
Panda.
a push. I didn't know it's that serious.
I gotta interrupt. You know what it is? On her bounty hunting ship, she's got break glass in case of Ripley.
Ah.
And it's just a fucking nuke.
I swear to God, if they
Feather, I
pull
got
that
you on my-
if they pull that crap in next week's Metroid Dread, where you go through and like she gets to the end and she just sees Samus and just like then she sees Ridley and then like just shoots herself with her arm cannon because she just can't take it. It's just like, come on, fuck this. I hope. Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh.
kind of like, I mean...
Oh wait! Silence!
Hi,
Silence!
Joler.
Joler says hi.
Wait, he didn't hear it.
I heard
Joler
it.
says
I
hi.
I already saw it.
He just didn't care about it. You monster.
Hello, Joler. How are you doing? I'm perfectly fine.
Also, Feather, you're welcome for the
Okay.
third place in the last race, because
Fuck you.
Bomb.
I am
He's
not
still
home right now. Oh,
7 points ahead of you.
Joler's
Versus
not
is
home
at
right
home
now.
right now. Good
Both
choice.
races since I joined.
Okay, 3 people were talking.
Joler's
Scary
out.
boogeyman, I'm not home right now. Okay.
Joler has to go out and get more salt because he ran out. The salt fell off of him.
Don't we have plenty of salt here already?
Well, he's
We're
a
talking
pretzel,
about-
so he has to go get more
Oh,
salt.
okay.
The salt fell off.
Oh, I thought we were talking about how Final Fantasy X sucked.
What? No. Look, I didn't say Final Fantasy X sucks.
Salt.
Yeah, that's, see, people seem to
Gamers
misunderstand when I say I don't like a game or I think it's overrated. People are like, "Oh, you're saying it sucks." It's like, no, I'm not saying it sucks. I'm saying to me, it's overrated. It's not my jam.
It's like when I play Call of Duty games. It's like I love the actual story behind Call of Duty games. The 2 things. Number 1, I'm not going to rehash for a game I've already played, so Modern Warfare can get fucked. And I don't like multiplayer because, let's face it, if I was going to do a PvP thing, I'd just go outside and wank.
Okay.
But it makes me feel better than every other person in the room.
I don't know why that came to your mind, and we're gonna.
Yeah, that was.
Okay. It's all I have ever said about PvP, and I mean pure PvP games, is that it is a pure wank fest. That is it. That is what it's always
It's
been.
very ego driven.
Yeah.
It is. I am better than that guy right now. Fuck his mother. At least in PvE, you go.
His
and
mother
help
is a
each other.
bazooka. Shut up.
There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like, yeah, fucking, I love it when people work together. But society has been like it's always about the other guy. Fuck it.
We all chose this path.
Damn it. I remember
Let's
last
go,
time I
Tyra,
went down
1-2.
last time around two,
Yeah,
so-
let's go. Come
Oh,
on.
flying off the side of
Little
it?
bomb
Are you?
behind me.
How did you not
Into
die?
Space.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Let me get it. I need one. Oh, I need one. I need one. I just need one, dude.
Quick, bounce off each other. Bounce off each other.
Is there any way to deactivate lightning? I hate lightning.
Thank you.
Yep. Someone activated lightning.
Yeah, you got this, Tyra. You got it. You got it. Go, 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 go.
I can drink again.
Oh, almost went flying. Okay.
I
Okay.
blocked someone
I
up
just
up
need
into
one.
space.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, dude, if you want, you can actually use one of the shot glasses for healer.
Nah, it's fine.
What?
The shot
Vault
glasses
has
you gave
caramel
me.
tequila downstairs.
Oh, I
Yeah, you
just
third place.
came third.
Anyway, here's to your health, and if not, fuck you.
Here's to you. Here's to you. Here's forever brothers we shall be. And if one day we disagree, screw you. Here's to me.
Well, no, it's like,
Okay.
fuck, we're still brothers.
I like that. That's classy.
Fuck you. Oh wait, here's to my brother.
I was like the opposite of classy. That's so cool.
I
And
also
if
like
you ever need a
that.
kidney, well, maybe.
I also
What's
like
in it
that
for
I'm
me?
still I also
Okay,
like that
that's good.
I'm still the only one who uses a steering wheel.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
I haven't done steering that motion control stuff. Is like I think the last time I did it was Mario Kart Wii.
we need to actually see Indigo, like even if it's just in the chat with him and has a video, just fucking like I want to see what that's like.
Just
You
watching
know?
him going.
All right,
Mario.
chat. Twitch chat. What character you want to see? Come on, as long as it's not a baby. Oh, you two, get out of here.
Hey, look, we may not get along, but fuck you in particular. I'm kidding. How do you know you're being ganged up on? Tyra and Vault are behaving.
Oh no!
Is that going to happen at any point tonight? I don't know.
I mean,
No.
Indigo.
I mean,
Dude, what is it with all these siblings? Indigo and Via Mantis, Tyro and Vault. All these siblings are. Shadow Tail, you going to get your sibling to team up against me too? You going to get them on here? Fine.
Am I the only one that's behaving? Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah,
but yeah,
Pretty
what
much.
the hell are you doing?
And why
Let's
do you
just
think I
being
like you so much,
absolutely
Liz?
There you go.
Liz,
Yeah,
save
Liz,
us.
you need to fix that. Stop misbehaving. Come on.
Misbehave with us.
Oh.
Liz misbehaving. I'm not wearing a bra.
Nice.
That's just making you
That's
giddy.
that's
no,
that's just
no,
Sundays.
that's just
That's
Sundays.
Sundays.
Yeah, no, that's when it's God. You are not gonna. When you move down to Australia, you're gonna have hell. Like you're gonna
I
need
know.
tissues in your bra just to soak up the sweat.
I need those in general in the summer, so fuck you.
Right, she's gonna need a towel.
I volunteer.
I'm sure you do.
You are fluffy enough sometimes.
Oh, ice outpost.
Actually,
Ice-
someone
ice
preferred
baby?
it as a towel, though.
No, ice outpost. It's a course.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the one with the two toads.
Ice Ice Baby Park.
Which
No!
is kind of insulting if you think about it. Because they do have the ice climbers, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, fuck you.
No, we want to give our toads something to actually be proud about.
Oh, by the way, Featherhoof.
Great.
I figured out what happened with my graphics card.
oh yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know how I told you the Spring Goes Black fans that go to space?
yeah.
Yeah, I need to get it sent in and see if Gigabyte will do the warranty. It's a 3-year warranty according to them, but limited warranty.
That's so familiar. Didn't you, I think you told me this like recently.
Maybe.
I can't remember now. That sounded familiar. Oh yeah, we were playing 14 last. So I was showing off my new character.
You seriously need to do a Final Fantasy 14 Friday and just show that character off. That's right.
Well-
What kind of character is it?
I'm not saying until you showed up.
You bitch, Indigo!
You showed it on the channel! On the fucking,
No, I
you
didn't.
showed it on the channel.
No, I
On
didn't.
the page chat.
No, I didn't. Didn't happen. No proof.
Patron chat, go, go, go!
I'm driving right now. But I care more about this driving than I do my real driving.
Pop incoming.
Yeah.
Fuck your bomb!
That I can confirm
I don't know why I
because
just did that.
Tyro loves.
I got
to
hit
drive
by my
his
own
current
green
car
shell.
Like a rally car.
So, well,
Really?
Yeah.
I drive a tractor.
yeah, Liz has seen me drive with, like, when we're video call and we don't want to hang up, so she's like, yeah, I'll turn the camera on too. In the car, and she's like, oh god!
No, that's not work. No, that's not
Liz?
work.
Liz, my spine has to deal with that whenever I go in his car, which is why I don't
Like,
like
you're
his
used
car.
to taking it up the ass.
I agree with you, Via Mentis, only not slowly. Wario immediately needs a new Wario Land game.
Yeah.
What was Wario Land?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
What was Wario Land the first one? Never played
Where was the first one on? Can't remember.
it. No, what
That was
was
a
it?
Game Boy game.
I've never heard of Wario Land.
Wario Land was a little series. I think it had 3 games, I think?
Mario Land was 4 games.
Oh, was it 4?
The,
Okay.
the fourth one was on Game Boy Advance. And I
Okay.
think it was the best one. I think
What is Wario Land?
It's Mario, but with Wario.
fun
Yeah,
fact,
okay, so what do you
even
want?
the
It's a Mario-style game.
fun fact, the first was it the first
Is he like punch
what was
people or
it?
something?
Mario
He's actually
Land.
savage.
I saved
was-
you, Indigo. Be
Does that mean-
grateful.
Ouch!
At least the one I remember, those I remember playing, I think they were Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. There was like, I think it was like the first 2, and they functioned very much like Mario games. And I remember him having like a shoulder rush, and he had Yeah, some kind of. Did he have like some kind of hat that let him like glide downwards or something like that?
That's Mario.
I don't know.
No, it was like wait. Oh wait, no, that was Mario Land 2. That's when he got the little bunny ear cap. What was it? I can't think of any of his Game Boy Color. Okay, I think those are the ones I play.
Like second place.
Played all of the Variant
Pursue
games that
public
I really loved.
transportation.
What'd you say, Indigo?
I played all of the Variant games except the third one because that's really hard to find on cartridge.
I think I have 1 and 2 on my 3DS. I think.
Yeah, 1
I
and
think
2 are also really good.
Wait, like
except
digital?
Yeah.
Ah,
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh god, that hacker did not like that. Sorry, I still have... I got
What happened?
of Hindi, I imagine, by the looks of it. Yeah.
Question. That hacker's name isn't Vylor, is it?
Also, what I wanted to say is a fun fact is that Wario Land, the first game, is actually
Wario
named, Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3.
Yes. I have
That's
Wario Land,
actually a title.
Super Mario Land 3 and Wario Land 2 on my 3DS. Yep, they're both here.
Message
It's just
from Mama Blacktail. Oops, the donkey.
Oh god, no
Right on
bumping!
the ass.
Yay.
And I'm not,
Sophie, you're
I'm
not
not
a donkey, though.
I wouldn't
So,
mind
like
though.
an ass
Donkeys are
myself, though.
adorable.
Yeah.
And murderous.
And they're murder machines.
Wait! I just made your characters jump!
They're adorable murder machines.
I know. It's kind of like zebras. They're homicidal barcodes.
What are you checking out? You.
Not a pony either, Blacktail.
I mean, you are.
No.
Yeah, he is.
Nope.
All in
and
favor,
then-
aye.
Hi.
Aye.
Oh shit!
Aye.
All opposed.
Nay.
Nay.
Nay,
Oh,
bitch.
nay.
Sorry, Link. Bitch in the ass.
Hey, it's a pretty ass. But no. Or you can just hear the souls of 1,000 bots going. "Yay." I seriously want there
Ow.
to be in like some sort of gaming fest, like if you get, you know,
No, Blacktail, not a zebra.
expensive ticket, if you get a really expensive ticket for a gaming convention, what they do is they hook you up with a room, and like if you come dressed as Link, you get a sword and you get to go to town, on a fucking pottery.
Nice. That.
Indigo, you lucky son bitch.
Hey, Liz!
I also really liked there was a video from
There you
Blue
go.
shell's coming.
Damn it.
I don't know who made the video, but there was a video with the violinist Lindsay Sterling playing as Link and
yeah.
just basically smashing pots.
Yeah, I saw that.
Those moves.
That's
Also,
awesome.
the game
Band of
even takes
monkeys,
two actually as a Link level. When you smash pottery, it's like, cool.
My pottery!
That
How
one,
did I get hit by a
Switches!
bomb
Oh
on that ramp?
no!
and
That
just
was
as
me.
that one guard just standing there and looking at her and say, "No, please don't."
No, and then she closes the door and it's like everything's set up.
Ah.
Could you imagine like someone in Hyrule opening a pottery store and then someone just walking in like you do know where you are, right?
Well,
Like,
I think
what
I
about
think that was
just
actually like a video I saw online once.
Ah, shit! Boom!
Yeah.
Whoa!
I was like, what is that? Oh, right. Anyway, the video what? You saw someone?
So someone like did like an animated thing where it was like a 8-bit pixel, 16-bit pixel animation of it was, you know, like, I think it was like the worst jobs to have in Hyrule, and one of them was a potterer.
Oh god. I still reckon it would be like, you know, there would be a real fucking market for steel-clad pottery. Just like you know, like the old idea of making a snowman around a fire hydrant.
Stop breaking my
You know?
shit, guys. It's good.
I've actually seen that, by the way, because a friend of mine goes all over the world, and outside his building, the kids actually fucking did that. Sorry, not his building, his house. Although it is pretty fucking big. He had the kid, and like he just showed me the sped up footage that he had on his phone. The kids make this thing, and some guy tries to come into it with a freaking like just a charge tackle. And you can just tell he's landed on top of the hydrant because he just like dives in and then like rolls over to the side.
Ira, I need to see this for reasons.
Oh, unfortunately, Cal isn't. Yeah, it's on Cal's phone. I think he
Did you know
deleted it.
that-
This was like 2 years ago.
Wario Land Shake
Fair
Dimension had animation made by Project Energy. I don't even know what Wario Land Shake Dimension is.
Shake,
Let alone
Wario
whether it
Land
had a
Shake Dimension is his
animation.
belly.
Yay! Time for the flight. Careful of the DMCA.
DMCA. We'd love to sing
Hey.
about DMCA.
Hey, maybe they'll be able to find my dagger.
I just noticed
Don't
looking at
find
all,
it, and then
looking at all of our
dangle
flags on the menu there. Flags
What?
really love the colors blue, red, and white, don't they?
Yeah, I know. Trust me. The funniest thing to do is whenever you go, you see either let's just say you got family members who are very conservative or something like that, and you go, for the 4th of July, it's like celebrating the red, white, and blue. It's like, yeah, go Russia! No! No, trust me. I did that to a friend, to for a friend's Facebook, because I think it was their aunt or their uncle was like one of those big freaking Republican dudes. He's since passed away from a heart attack, but yeah. And he said just this thing of he couldn't leave well enough alone, so he had to answer every comment. And I went, yeah, everybody go and celebrate Russia. No, we're talking about the old Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, sorry, wrong red, white flag. You mean France? And he kept on doing it like, no. It's like, sorry, I misread it. Netherlands? No, Australia?
Celebrating
New
a
Zealand?
still
And I
Germany.
just kept going down. It's like, and left the, oh, you mean the red and surrender?
You mean that we screw up everyone else's country?
Yeah.
Yes. Also reminds me of another video I've seen, where there was someone interviewing a Republican who was wearing a hat. I don't
Was
know.
what?
It was I think it was a MAGA hat or something similar,
Oh, okay.
or something about against Biden, and then he was talking about something like America is being invaded by a communist and something in China. And then he asked about his hats and where it's made, and he
Made in
says,
China.
I really hope it's not made in China. And he looks at, no, it's not. It's just made by a PMC, and that's probably not. It's probably not the acronym for People's Democracy of China. No, it's really not.
Another way of saying it's made in China.
That's the game unit is. The unit that they actually had a great item called Make Sweden Great Again. It was like a MAGA hat, but for Sweden. It was like one of the great items we get.
You know what? Honest to God, here comes the blue shell. You know what the honest to God, like the best hat is? Sorry, the best flag in the world is.
What's that?
It's gotta be Sweden. I think it's Sweden. So it's got a big plus to it.
Six Flags.
Switzerland. Oh,
Switzerland.
or
Right.
wait,
Well, actually, Sweden
Depending.
does have
Yeah.
a big plus. It's just,
I mean, it depends on how you look
blue
at
and
it.
yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue and yellow is Sweden, red and white is
You're too late.
blue shell.
Damn it! It's okay.
Let's
wait,
over the line. It doesn't matter. Haha. Tyra, you can have a drink on my behalf.
But why was
Oh.
I hit by the blue shell?
I gotta pay this dude. I'm actually doing shots, dude,
Lots of
instead
Wiimote
of just
shaking.
dipping it. So I gotta pace myself.
Okay.
I
There's one
promise
good
some,
animation of people
some little
asking
voice
Link
in
to
my
say
head
if I
keeps
roll
telling me to
monetized
actually
as
control my
fishing.
alcohol.
Is it wasting his time?
Wait, who?
So I'm reading VMS's stuff on the chat. Let's see.
Nope, I want to. Shy Guy Falls. Go away, Microsoft.
No,
I don't
no,
care
no,
about
no.
your account problem. Red and white is Poland, or Japan, or
I
Canada.
thought Japan was a
I like-
mushroom cloud.
I like the flags that have neat stuff on them. Like I like the Mexican flag.
Or
You know, it
South
has, like-
African flag.
It has having the bird hanging onto the snake on while hanging on the cactus and shit.
What about
Well, we
the
have so many
South
primary
African
colors,
flag?
so we gotta share.
Sorry, hang on, Tyro. What was that?
South African flag. Like seriously, at least they've gone with only colors, but they've made it interesting.
Ugh.
There's,
Also,
green.
like-
There's nothing but green on the flag.
No, there's green, black, and yellow.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just saying
should-
hypothetically.
Also,
that's
hang
like,
on.
we
I
were
gotta-
too
I gotta
lazy
say-
to
Hang
decorate
on,
it more.
Tyro's
Here you
still
go.
talking, guys.
Wow, Volt's actually coming to my defense.
Oh, baby park.
Yeah, why do you think that sigh came out of me?
I thought it was because of me.
No.
But no. You know what the Australian and New Zealand flags are?
Nope. Except that I'm looking at the Australian flag constantly tonight, but go on.
No, but it's the UK flag streaming a game.
Ouch. I also really like a meme I saw. There was also a meme I saw on Twitter some time ago where someone was just posting an image of the Japanese flag being photographed from a different angle, and it was just a tomato on a white blanket.
Come on, Tyro, we gotta get Feather off.
You know, I do like me
Ew.
some Japan because Japan
Oh,
is, you know,
hello,
makes
please
all my
help. Oh,
like most of my favorite games in the world. But man, their flag is boring.
Yeah, it's like at least
Red
get the
circle.
kamikaze flag because that's well, actually no, that's actually their old flag. No thanks.
They got rid of the rising sun for the sun.
Yeah, you might be getting video games if you go back to that one.
Well, you don't know.
Something just happened, and I don't know how. A red shell was coming up on my ass, and it was like, "I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you," and then went right past me.
They probably aimed for someone else.
What? No, it was like they give me the warning icon and everything. It was like, moving on. Oh my god, I hate this track
I got
so
first!
much.
What the hell?
I got
Second?
third, I'll take it. Where did Feather end up?
Hey,
Sixth.
Hey, I got another shot actually.
So I get to be bored and I get to lose. Double fun. Yay.
Hey, I got silver in that.
And I guess I get first place
We
anyway.
tied
So
for silver.
Oh,
Tyro,
gee,
we
me and
tied.
Bolt are fucking fied. Oh, here's you, Bolt.
We're,
So
fight-
we're
we're
having
fighting
fun.
over the second place. Like,
No, it's mine. No, mine.
all right, Twitch chat. Let's hear it. Who am I playing as next?
baby Luigi.
Shut up, Tyro. Get out of there.
Oh wait, it's not.
What?
It's people,
Never
it's the people in chat that decide. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
just type in your answers. What horrible things should we mutate Featherwolf into?
Wait, no.
Oh God, could you imagine that? Could you imagine in a world where transformations are a thing, and you got YouTube streamers, and it's like, all right, what are you gonna turn me into today? Oh, I'm seeing
God.
Kitty Peach.
Chat-
Kitty Peach.
chat
Oh,
is Kitty Peach.
I'm seeing that.
Can you just imagine like a poll? I really wish you'd play that game. It's like, what is it, the random room or something like that? That's decided
Choice
by your
chamber?
Twitch followers? Yes. that's
Choice
it.
chamber.
Yeah, it's like seriously, it's like something like that. Okay, we have a horse, we have a dragon, we have a tiger, and a naked mole rat, and everyone just goes with naked mole rat.
Of course they would.
Right, yes.
Feather, how weak of you. You should have done 200cc.
No.
Oh, I want to have fun.
Yeah, but 200cc is fun,
fuck
and it'll be a really quick round.
What was it like a naked mole rat display where it was like this thing with teeth was a bird breaking out of the earth, like screaming like Jaws or something. It was like these cute little things, but they're like,
Terrifying. Ah.
I still like, by the way, Featherhawk, your idea that you put in a patron chat. The fact of like, okay, say you wake up as, one of the animals that you want to do.
Uh-huh.
That you turn into. If it's not a dragon, if it let's just say you back up with a real creature. What would be the schisms that you have that you try to suppress?
Oh,
Like,
the
whenever
little
someone says-
animalistic personality traits or idiosyncrasies.
I got Liz dying. Yeah, because I got Liz dying laughing about the fact that if you were playing Alien Isolation, you'd be like,
I would,
Like,
dude.
I slap my PC.
Yeah, if I
watch
was
someone play that
if I was
game, that
sitting there
game's
playing
crazy.
Alien Isolation in
Jesus,
VR
Simon.
as an anthropomorphic horse, and I still had like, the jumpiness of a horse, I would have accidentally kicked through my PC tower, sitting down
You don't
here.
through. It's like whenever you're jump screen, your head goes through the ceiling. It's like, oh,
No.
oh.
Can you imagine, by the way, a dragon? It's like, hi guys, how you doing? And just like streams over.
And the house burned down.
The alien is now dead. Thank you. We no longer have a plot for this game.
Come again.
Thank you. Come
Liz
again.
suddenly touches someone and she, oh god, being boned by Liz would be a bit of an experience.
It'll be the last one we have seen Diamond Reaper.
Oh, are you the type of bone Durgan who has like the death touch?
What is she, a Magic Gathering card?
Die.
Okay, I just had 3 people talk over each other. What? They all talk over each other, and when I try to get clarification, they all shut up. I love it.
Who are you talking to?
It's kind of like her flames. It'll burn the one that's meant to be burned.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
God, no, she's
Susano. Okay.
No, she's death from freaking, what is it called? Discworld.
I was gonna say, it's like, you have those black flames, Sasuke's black flames from Naruto.
Oh god, no. Like, okay,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
even
ask
joking, Liz. If your flames turned black, I'd leave you because of the angst.
Oh, they're blue. This is pretty.
I know. Trust me, you don't know how pretty they can be.
You stupid fire golem.
Oh wait, no, Liz is burning ethanol. I need to date her harder.
What?
What?
Blue flames produce ethanol when it burns produces a blue flame. Cleaner burn, and that is why it is blue.
Oh,
It
so
also
this is
means
a,
that
this
Liz
is
is
a
loaded with
clean.
ethanol.
She's a clean burning fuel source.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
she can
power
In
your
this day and
car
age,
for
it's a
years.
compliment. You're a clean burning fuel
God.
source, man.
You stick your tail into the fucking car engine just to send me to work.
That's- it's like Durgan Liz lets out a little fart, and it's like, hey, it's clean burning.
I just said, flames green.
Oh god, no, the only problem is if I did it, I'd fucking fry my computer every single time. I would legitimately have to, only play with like a keyboard and mouse in one room, and then fucking like stream everything in the next room. I'd have like 500 feet of EMP protected cable.
Well, you'd have to like you'd have to have like a remote starter for your PC.
No, my PC is powered by me.
Ah, fuck me.
Yeah, you got fucked.
I also have
Hi,
blue fire,
Tyler.
but it's also a bit different if you know.
I get another drink. Oh, no.
Okay.
Damn it.
No, because you're only second before.
Oh, you lightning me before I was going
So are we-
to
My star.
What were you saying, Indigo?
Come on.
You alright?
I also have blue fire, but it's also different from regular fire. It's like the blue
just a
fire
poison.
from Ocarina of Time. The
Oh.
It's advanced fire.
Yeah, but seriously, like, okay, one thing I want to see, no joke, any feline fur. Boo! Didn't scare me. Really? And just looking straight at the tail.
Just the poof.
What about just putting a cucumber next to them and just seeing how they react?
Oh god, can you imagine that? Like, someone's doing, like, just going, like, freaking... This office worker just put that right next to him.
No, they go to the shops and it's just like, okay, we need to get vegetables. Oh, where's the tomatoes? Oh, they're just next to the cucumbers. Oh, okay. Looks over from the tomatoes.
Okay, well, seriously, any screen, it's not actually picking up. So that you need to disable the things. I'll tell you later.
Red ice. Who's you freezing people's blood? The hell you doing?
Wait, no, I just had a realization actually about that whole question.
Okay.
Blackfoot would be such a fucking kleptomaniac.
Yeah.
What?
Where's Blackfoot? And where's my wait? Where are my thongs?
Where are
Blackfoot.
I wouldn't be stealing your thongs.
What's it? Yeah, Blackfoot had a
thongs
Blackfoot.
are the hero, what you call flip-flops. Sorry.
If Blackfoot had a roommate, and it was just like his roommate, he's like, "Hey, Blackfoot, come on, my socks, where are they?"
Yeah.
It's gonna get out of my way because I
They're
got a
so
red shell.
comfortable. I want to live in them.
What was the actual? Okay, I got a question. What was the weirdest thing that Trouble actually fucking stole?
Let's see.
Just
I have to
he knows
say
where
the
I'm
weirdest thing he ever took was my heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Droopy.
That's
Troubles-
cholesterol now. Let's be honest.
Troubles was he was one of the most amazing pets I ever did have. But he was a high maintenance little bastard, I'll tell you that.
Yep. One reason why I
Take
don't
that,
like
Feather.
ferrets. Like never
They are
mind the fact
high
that
energy as all shit.
High energy. Also, they need to get the fuck beaten out of them for mating, or they die. Or females, anyway. It's like you either get something that's super aggressive, or you get something that's gonna die the first time it goes into heat.
Well, he wasn't aggressive. He loved to play, and he did the little play fighting and stuff like that. Little play bites and stuff like that. But he wasn't aggressive.
Blue shell.
But no,
Okay,
seriously, blue shell coming in. Thanks for the hoof.
It depends how much experience they have with humans. We had a few litters of ferrets, and the one my favorite one, I played the most with, is usually really sanguine and relaxed. The other ones are like more aggressive. They're like
Yeah,
people,
it's
so
kind
you
of
have
like
to-
parrots, honestly.
or any
They
creature.
need to be
it's like
properly
learn.
stimulated.
Yeah, so that's one thing. Like we had to let him out, and we had to create this little area for him to play in with little things to stimulate him and stuff like that.
Yep.
See, okay, but going back to other things, okay, what is another species thing that do you think fucking parrot
communication.
people would fucking copy people and get them into trouble?
I mean,
Oh,
come
no,
on.
the first place a communication error occurred.
No,
I think-
they would seriously be a legitimate security risk just for the fact that they could copy people's voices.
No.
Yeah.
Whenever someone tells them something, yells at them or whatever, they say it back, and it's just like the person gets mad at them. It's like, I can't help it. I'm a parent.
But could you imagine?
No, no.
I'm imagining, it's canine people, just waking up the next day, they're canine people, and suddenly start having the urge to start sniffing things, certain parts of people, and just trying to fight it back. Just trying to fight it back. It's just looking at the ass of the person next to them. Just no, fight it.
Look how she actually
Fight
does
the
that.
urge.
Okay, so
What did you say?
you said that on the Patreon talk, I think, and no joke, I remembered a secret handshake that the youth group I used to be in was jokingly making. Like, what is the weirdest thing you can make? And the weirdest handshake was to reach over, and instead of shaking them, you reached over and extended a leg, and you shook their ankle. I could see dogs doing that, but sticking their noses in the ass is like, hi, Bob.
Oh no.
No, just imagine a dog in a dog person in a looking at someone's.
Black tail.
Oh God, the
Home
skunks
dog.
would be outlawed.
The dogs would just be like, oh. No, but
No,
imagine...
wait, Sabrina Online. Sorry for interrupting, I really am. But for anyone who hasn't seen it, there's like a webcomic called Sabrina Online.
That is a classic furry comic.
Yeah, no, like, if anybody is under the age of 30, you need to see it. It's pretty good. It's actually finished, technically. The artist still makes stuff related to it.
I was gonna say, any furry comic I worry.
No, it is actually safe for work. Like, it is very safe for work.
Yeah.
It starts out,
Yeah.
if anybody is under the age of 40, it starts off, it starts, and she's buying an Animus computer system.
Amiga.
If you know what that is.
Amiga. The guy's
Amiga.
all
Yeah.
about this.
Amiga, yeah, if you know what that is, you know what that is.
It is the only
What?
computer to ever exist for that guy.
And the funniest thing, it's completely safe for work.
Well, that's a
And
first.
Sabrina works as a technology designer in a porn studio, and she is just
Uh.
a total. Stop. She is a total normal person. She's like, no, I don't want sexual advances or anything like that, and she clobbers her boss.
Yeah. But anyway, this was leading somewhere. I mean, you interrupted your brother to say something, and then you went off on a tangent to explain that.
Yeah.
So-
It's basically a whole stuff. There's
It
other
goes
stuff
straight up.
implied.
It does
There's a
go
lot of stuff
somewhere.
implied. Okay.
But at one point, Sabrina is going on a date with her boyfriend, and they get
Yeah.
attacked. And she's like, wait, no, get behind me. No, Sabrina, I must be the valiant young man. No! I told you. And you just see him like with a bunch of tomato
crap.
in a bathtub. It's like, I told you to get behind me. Yeah.
Tyro.
What?
Shut up now, so
No.
Taking out by himself. All right, Joel, you sleep well. Thank you for stopping by.
I go for it. Well, sorry, I'm really joking.
So, imagine like a dog or wolf antler working in like an office or something like that. Like looking at someone's butt and being like urging and being.
Yeah, I gotcha. Damn it.
Shut up.
Someone's butt. Being what?
Go on.
So anyway,
Hurry up.
so like, to Iro, shut up.
Go on. Just ignore him. Go.
So they see someone and they're just like get the urge to sniff. It's just like no, Jeremy, remember what happened the last time? HR had to get involved.
Yes.
Also, Tyro, wouldn't you be the power source for any Tesla owner?
Oh, swear to Christ. It's like they have a power outage and they're like, hey, Tyro, so, fine, I'll get in the box.
No, they literally get you and I to turn up. It's just like, shit. Alright.
Well,
Oh,
I always.
I'm gonna get into that.
Well, I thought it would just be it'd be kind of funny because in the idea that it was like there would just have to be like like some species would just have to be banned from certain places. It's like
Yes.
haunted houses. Sorry, no skunks allowed.
Yeah, no. Oh, God, no,
Good
bats
balls.
would get employed. Bats would get so much employment from that. It's like, they don't want to be typecast, but it's like, it's work. It's like, I've uncle sucked your blood, and you see him out. What's up, Tim?
Also
And
reminds me
balls
of a
would be
meme.
banned from a China shop.
What's up, Indigo?
What's up, Indigo?
This also reminds me of a meme that I saw about a dragon who was hiring and wanted to get a job, and the guy who was hiring him asked him, "Why do you want to work for us in this fireworks fireworks factory? Since the last time you were working at at another fireworks factory, you were fired because you sneezed."
Yeah. Oh, God. I could just imagine. What would be other stuff that would happen? Like, let's be realistic. I think, lions could only work socially. It's like, must be able to work to get... Oh, God, no. Hyenas, no, not allowed to work funerals. Dearly beloved, we're here to...
Well, it's like I don't know, going back to what Volt said about bulls would be banned from China shops. It's kind of funny because it's like they actually proved that bulls are actually like a lot more cautious than that. They wouldn't just be flopping around in there. But
Yeah, no.
But I can imagine, species with very thick or stiff tails, being banned from places, China shops. No gators or roos are allowed in here.
Oh!
Kangaroos wouldn't be allowed to work in places like those trampoline feather.
God damn it.
Oh no, it actually hit you. I thought the lightning bolt would have saved you.
It almost
But yeah,
did.
lightning. Kangaroos can't work in any of those trampoline fun zones or anything because they take one bounce and they go through the roof.
Okay, no joke. Kangaroo boxing would actually be a thing. If you've actually seen male kangaroos fight, and I have, it is a sport to watch.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Australia.
Yeah,
I've seen
I'm
an
aware
animation
of
called Animalytics where I got to watch a kangaroo fight a bull.
What was
Didn't
that
work
thing?
well for the bull.
I wonder why.
Also, imagine a kangaroo seeing one of those jumping castles and all the kids fleeing because the kangaroo is jumping the hell out of this
Oh
jumping
God,
castle.
can you imagine cassowaries?
Could you
For
imagine?
those who don't know, cassowaries are basically territorial murder birds. If people tell you that dinosaurs went extinct millions of years ago, they haven't seen
They lie.
raptors like that.
They're
They're
the
the
living raptors.
only birds that Steve Owen actually went in with a shield against.
Yeah, true.
Like,
Woohoo!
Hippos would be
no
like,
joke.
what do you call it? Professional fighters.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh god, no! Cassowaries would be just assassins.
What would emus be
What
then?
happened to him? He was kicked through the door. Damn it! Hornhead strikes again. Dun dun dun.
All right, this is gonna be the last Grand Prix. So Twitch chat, what do you want to see?
Everyone say Dr. Mario.
What do you want to see,
do
Grand
it,
Prix?
do it.
That's not a baby character. Oh goodness, Ellie. No
Oh,
vote.
seriously.
Get up and let me.
Grand Prix. Wait,
That's
the
what I
title of
said.
this fucking- That's the title
That's
of this fucking episode. Grand Prix, everybody.
Everybody's a grand prick.
Congratulations, Volt. You've caught up to the rest of the joke.
Alright, seriously?
Let's see.
You gotta do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Idiot.
But to be honest, Grand Prix
I
sounds
thought when
like a
people say
good
that, it's like, really?
What,
You
Indigo?
do that? And I'm like, yeah.
Grand Prix sounds like a good racing team name.
All right, we'll do some
it sounds
Isabel.
like a demolition. Oh god, rhinos in demolition derbies. They get out and just keep running into the cars.
What about What about wrestlers? What
Like
I said,
would
hippos.
wrestlers
Elephants.
be?
Hippos, elephants, big guys
Nah,
like that.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
you-
they're big and strong. You know, they got the muscle mass and stuff like that. But I mean, like, far as like
100cc.
wrestling, I'd say like a lot of the ape families. You know, the
Yeah.
gorillas.
Oh god, if you've ever,
Grapples.
Yep.
if you've
Guys,
ever
let
heard
Kofi,
of a-
hey! Let Kofi finish, god damn.
Oh, shut up.
Well, no, I was finished. I was like, you know, just like the gorillas, the monkey, you know, the apes. This, you know, those are the ones I see doing like, you know, wrestling and stuff like that.
You know what the funniest thing is? You know how gorillas beat their chest to sort of seem, you know, more
Yeah.
intimidating, right? The sound of it, if you know what it is the funniest shit ever. Because it's basically,
Yep.
but not even
Yep.
joking.
Yeah.
You hear Rice Krispies and you're dead. But,
Oh god, I saw
I'm
a
not
sweet
gonna
ass
lie.
video. It was like, oh, and it was this gorilla, like this woman was sitting there with her baby at a gorilla exhibit, and the mama gorilla and the human mom were like showing off their babies to each other.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my god.
Actually, I just had a thought. You could
Uh-oh.
seriously have macaques or monkeys as security guards, like up in the ceiling, like one of those what is it? Those like the two-way mirrors.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and it's just like they're constantly around looking at people. Fuck, I flew out. But you see what I mean, right? No one would see them. You never know if you're being watched, and then all of a sudden, you know.
Reminds me
bears.
of howler monkeys.
Oh
It's
god.
like a
God.
distant-
Howler monkeys are sirens.
Damn it.
They literally sit on top of the ambulance or something. It's like,
No joke, Liz. You're not even gonna. You're gonna like this. That's the sound of the fucking fire station alert. So when the fire brigade has to go out of goal, you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh god.
well, now I'm in fifth place because my controller.
Oh god. You have a
Yeah.
you have a
Ba-
red. you have a
Bears
red
would be
head.
bouncers.
Yeah.
Yes.
But only seasonally. Only seasonally. Only in
Oh
spring.
yeah, they have to take 6 months off.
Well, that's something I've, and again, this is just from, you know, my thoughts in my brain from being a furry for good too goddamn long. And I was just like, you know, always wondering, like, man, it'd be cool if our little furry, you know, thing was real and shit, you know. But the one question I always had was like, what would happen to the societies with bears and the other hibernating creatures? Do they still hibernate?
Okay, I can actually answer that a little bit because over here in Australia, oh, sorry, Liz, gotcha.
Ow.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, that's fair. Over here, eastern blue-tongue lizards hibernate because you know, it might have
Are
a
they
little bit less-
anthropomorphic?
Maybe, you don't know.
Well, Rusty does act very humanoid sometimes.
Yeah, she's a prick.
Mainly to me.
Yeah, I know. She bites balls every time. Good girl. So, okay, real talk though. They actually do hibernate, but you can sort of force them out of it, and it would be a learned thing that they'd have to learn or something. It might be hard to get them out of it like for the first year or so.
And then
You know, and it's like, hey, you get 3 months off instead of, you know, the whole 6 months. Yeah. But there would be a learning curve, especially like, you know, support groups and shit like that.
I love that episode of SpongeBob where they had to that episode of SpongeBob where they tried to go see Sandy while she was hibernating.
Yeah.
And she's just this like berserker monster.
Yep. No, see, like, again, oh god, what would another thing be? Oh god, if you are racist for some reason to reptiles, just go north. Like, they would legitimately have to have like power packs to keep them warm if they worked anywhere above like the Cape of Capricorn. Hang on, is it the
Tropic of Capricorn? You mean?
Yeah, tropic. No. What's it? Like it's oh shit. I think it's the Tropic of Cancer in the north. It's the northern tropic, so above that.
Well, who's giving the tropics cancer?
You.
Damn it!
No.
No. Yes.
Oh god. Every freaking what is it? Every what is it? Olympics, the swimming event is just a bunch of mako sharks.
Well, has anyone here watched Animal Olympics?
I watched it ages ago. I need to watch
I love it.
You need to host a movie night, I reckon.
Yeah, we need a movie night.
Is that? I mean, it's very 70s. It's very fucking 70s. But man, I just like.
No wonder you know it then.
It's just some of the things that they got, like the swimming event. You know, it was like they showed. It was like very weird. It was like this otter dude versus it was like the character that they focused on, and he was like he won the swimming race against a orca.
You
I was just sort of-
mean a murder dolphin?
There was a dolphin, but I think he wasn't like actually competing in the events. He was like one of those like retired athletes. That was just they were commenting.
This is
I
very
really
much the
like-
beginning of it. That's the one that likes the
No,
first.
blue shell.
And then there's like there is a horsey, but like he has like no lines, or if like he has like one line, and he's like got this. No, he's got an accent like this.
Oh god, no, he's a what's that one that you said, the really tall ones, Liz? Like the big fuck off ones?
Lights there.
What?
No, the really big fuck off ones that make
Frisian?
No,
Hold up.
That's
What do
weird.
you mean?
It's a breed of horse, workhorse, those really huge ones. I think there's the Netherlands or something like that.
Thoroughbred?
No,
No, a thoroughbred is
I'm
a.
asking Liz, okay? For a reason, she knows what about this shit.
All right, Tyra, relax.
You mean Shires, maybe?
No, it's like a specific breed of Shire, like the Belgians, maybe?
Could be. Yeah, we have.
Maybe.
It's like I'm just trying to think of what would have a European accent for a horse.
Yeah, I was about to use my red shells.
Yeah, I found your red shells.
I hope you hit them.
And corner. My friends.
I still love. My former boss had a crossbreed between a Dutch warmblood and a Belgian, and she was huge, but so sweet.
Aw.
Damn it, Liz, you bitch.
Oh, speaking of sweet though, I saw this another again with the sweet things. I saw this video. This woman it goes in to this area with her horse, and she's like I'm gonna pretend to cry to see how my horse reacts. And she starts crying, and the horse like looks over, like looks back at her, with like this, you can see the white of the eyes, sort of like concerned look, like the fuck.
That side eye.
And then the sweetest little thing happens. The horse, she looks around and she grabs up like a little bit of hay in her mouth, and then walks over to her with it and gives it to her.
Yeah.
It was like, oh.
I miss
I get it.
working with
That's really
horses
nice.
so much.
it's the weirdest thing that you see in animals. It's like, I saw a Reddit post or no Tumblr post. It's like, imagine humans joining the Federation and shit, but they don't know about.
That'll be a sad day for the
desire-
Federation.
I don't even know. Anyway, I'm not a fucking. I'm not a Trekkie, but the thing I'm trying to point out is our need to have a pet or pet stuff that is not our own species. You know what I mean? It's like, you see these most dangerous animals, it's like, I heard you have a human now on your crew. How's that going? They went to the Koslavian Noggle Perk and petted it. Wait, you mean the thing that took 12 men in order to try and subdue? Yeah, they petted it? Yeah. And then proclaimed that that it was theirs, and if anyone else attacked it, they would kill everyone and then themselves.
Well, I mean, I know
but yeah, it's like we need to be careful about what humans. But it is. Sorry, this was going somewhere. But
I was kind of hoping it was.
Still waiting for it to.
It is interesting to see when stuff like that happens because I've heard of you know what a leopard seal is, right?
You cut out what?
You know what a leopard seal is, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There was reports of one actually like when a researcher spent a long time in Antarctica, it brought over dead penguins and fish to try and teach that person how to hunt. Oh. Yeah, it's like this great thing that kills penguins. They're always for the fun of it sometimes. It's like, here, human, you do not know how to hunt. Take this.
Human, do this, you survive.
Yeah, it's like, it's amazing when animals actually have that versus, that. Well, if I win, I get a drink.
But yeah, it's like, at least, because, Star Trek's made by, people like humans and stuff like that. They still, like, envisioned other species, like Klingons and stuff like that, still having pets of their own worlds, so.
No, but that's the thing. It is such an alien concept to us to not have a pet.
Yeah.
There's always got to be something below us.
No, not below us. Jesus Christ, have you owned a cat?
Oh god, cat furries. Could you imagine cat furries, like, working and things like that? It's like, Jeremy, I need you to do this thing by Friday. Feed me, bitch.
No. Jeremy, you're on top of my keyboard. Sorry, I have to do this. I've chosen my place.
Sorry, you know that this is where I work now.
How is Simba and Loki, though? Seriously, the fluff, the mega fluff.
They're doing fine. Everyone's acclimated. Everyone knows their place now, so...
How's
people, he's still trying to, like, between, like, he's going back and forth between, like, wanting to, wanting them to leave him alone, to, because, like, it's like, I don't know you, to, play with me! Come on, play with me! And he doesn't understand that they don't know the games he and Ebony used to play.
By the way,
he doesn't understand that, and he tries to get them to do it, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, because they're older. I will say one thing that you melted. So before she left, I forgot to say this, but the woman who trained me at my most recent, my current job, dead ass. I showed her the video of you holding Simba and him just going like ducking into your arm.
Yeah.
You should have heard the squeak that came out of it, like. Fucking, like, Jesus Christ!
But that just reminded me of
this is a financial projection. Oh, no, it was a payroll lady, because I had to talk to her. But no, yeah, it's like, this is talking about very serious things. This is your compensation for working at our company. Such a funny fucking thing, I laughed there hard.
Simba
I had to take lunch then at 10 o'clock in the morning because of her. The
only thing though about Simba and Loki though is that these cats are very anti being held. They don't want to be held. They don't like being held. It's like no. But it's like when it's their terms, when it's on their terms, they'll come over and they'll lay on you, they'll lay next to you and everything like that. But if you try to, pick them up to sit them next to you and everything like that, they pitch a fit.
Yeah, I swear to Christ, Liz, if we get a cat like that, we're taking it back.
Oh.
A carot's on my shoulder.
No, I must have a cat that I can
Does
cuddle
it?
because...
Yep.
You just want a cat like Dick.
Yeah, by the way, for everyone listening, that was the actual name of our cat.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing
Because his show name was Richard.
His show name was Richard, but it was the funniest thing of, oh, Dick's over there.
Well, I think what happened though, and why these cats are adverse to being held, is the girls that we've adopted them from.
They're very grabby.
They're very grabby, and they didn't really know how to hold them properly, how to hold a cat properly.
So they hold like a doll.
Well, they were holding them by like the head.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, not
Yeah.
fucking. I
Dumb bitches.
They were like little girls, like little 5-6-year-olds,
Still.
yeah. It's
And-
When I was that age, I already knew how to hold a cat properly and not do that.
Plus, I mean, like the girls get the freaking advantage of having dolls that you're like, hold it like a baby. Okay, like the baby doll.
Well, like I said, the poor cats have they associate being held with that, so it's
Yeah.
Actually, I heard one thing. I heard one thing you can do, by the way, for try and get them out of that, is every time you pick them up, you give them a treat.
we've been trying.
It's not easy because cats are one of those things like self-domesticating.
Yeah.
Plus,
Once they get
I
in
won't lie,
routine,
To get up and make tea cookie.
I won't lie. The best way to ever not if you have medication, and I wish I had I wish I had a cat at the office, so I never forgot this. Every time you give the cat a treat, so every time you take medication at a specific time, you give the cat a treat. Because you might forget, the cat fucking won't.
Like
Alright,
she was.
I gotta go give dogs their tablets and such, because...
Well, I gotta go anyway. We're ending the stream, so.
I gotta go to bed. I'm
Thank you so
falling
much.
asleep here.
Fantastic stream. Take care, everybody. I love you all.
Thank you.
except you,
Nice talking to you guys again.
It's
Thanks for the
spicy.
games.
And thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Blackfoot and Indigo and Liz and Tyro and Volt. Thank you, guys.
hate me and you know it.
You're also a pony.
Not a pony, Blackfoot.
He is a pony.
Pony, 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 pony.
No.
Everybody who thinks Featherhoof is a pony, say I. I.
Always a pleasure. Have
Take
fun.
care. All right. Well, we're at the end of a live stream. And before we talk about what's coming up next week on Featherhoof Gaming, the live stream channel, we're going to talk about, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about next week. We're going to talk about what's happening. Yeah, we're going to talk about what we talk about at the end of every live stream. Plug time. Oh, wait, sorry. Plug time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and everything in between, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then please consider stopping over at my Patreon, patreon.com/featherhoof_gaming, where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get better equipment for the studio and whatnot, but you get something back in return, from exclusive access to a Discord chat, early access to videos, exclusive patron-only videos with those patron talks that we were talking about, being a voice on these multiplayer Saturdays, stuff like that. But if none of that entices you, you could, of course, instead subscribe to this channel right here on Twitch, which instead will give you the ability to kill ads, because let's face it, who doesn't love killing ads? And it gives you access to the emoticons being spammed by, let's see. I was being spammed by Ellie, and Tyro, and Andy tried, and Liz, and Ellie. No pooping. Here. Also remember, if you're an Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming subscriber, you can subscribe to one channel every 30 days for free, so why not make it this one? Costs you nothing extra, kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you still get access to the emoticons, so win-win. No pooping! The Horse Rito! I haven't seen the Horse Rito in a long time. Thank you, Blackfoot. No popping either! And Shadow Tails putting them out there too. So, Yeah, but oh crap. Yeah, crap. Oh Jesus. Got a little overzealous with the yeeting on that one. Almost overshot it there. That would have been bad. But if you have absolutely no money to spend, I understand. Money can be tight. I get that. Yes, Liz. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing it. Many people know the channel is here. Oh, Blackfoot, no! Many people know the channel is here, letting them know what we do. You know, help grow the community, because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. And feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps the channel growing, keeps it moving forward. More importantly, keeps it from moving backwards. And you can do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later, where in the comment section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less of, or just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. But great content. Well, thank you, Blacktail. I like to think I make good content that people will enjoy. And that's anyway. That's my shtick. That's my spiel. We're out of here for the weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. We'll be back next week, continuing and maybe even finishing Tales of Arise. I don't know. We're getting close. I mean, we can't be that much far, like too far from the end at this point. But we'll be back to do that. And then for multiplayer Saturday next week, I think, you know, what's after Tales? See, that's the question. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be after Tales of Arise, because we're getting very close to the launch of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and you know I'm going to do that. So I'm not sure. I might. I don't know. I'm still debating, because I have options, but I'm not sure. I'll figure it out though. I'll figure it out. But next week's multiplayer Saturday, I think is going to be. I think next week's multiplayer Saturday is going to be. What do you think? Do you think we should go back, do some more, go back and do Halo fire teams, or whatever that was called, you know, the co-op stuff? Because that was fun. I always love doing that. I know it can be hard on some people's internets. You know, some people get it kind of laggy, but it was always kind of fun. Why not? I think that's Phasmo. That might be a good. Ooh, we are in October now. Maybe we should think about some more spoopy things. You got a point there, Blacktail. I don't think we've done Phasmo for multiplayer Saturday yet. I don't know if I could sit in VR for 3 hours though. I don't think that would be a good idea anyway. But I would have to do it non VR, at least for that long. Maybe, yeah, I think that we are getting into Spoopy month. Maybe we should do Phasmo. Maybe we'll put Halo on the back burner for a little bit. That is a good idea. I like that idea. Yeah, next week, next week we're going to Phasmo it up. We're going to do some Phasmo. I mean, I'm not very good at the game, but I'm a good screamer. So, come back next week. We're going to do continue Tales of Arise. And if we finish that, I might do some... I do have a new character in Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe I'll go through, old, Realm Reborn content to show that off. Because I didn't start streaming it until Stormblood. Maybe show some old content with a new character until Endwalker comes out. Maybe. We'll see. But, in the meantime, hey, I hope you'll come back next week and hang out with me. I love hanging out with all y'all. It's always a blast. You somehow make it a fun game even more fun by being here and allowing me to hang out with you. And I desperately appreciate that. Desperately? No, that's not the right adjective. I immensely appreciate that. So, thank you again. Take care. And I will see you all I'll see you all in about 3 days' time. Until then, take care. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever one you're heading towards. And I will see you all next time.